We gonna start this up?
What up, guys? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Dan, I like your glass. I got a liter Stein. That was the best I could do.
Das Boot, man.
There we go.
No extra camera tonight. We got.
This is Santa's little helper.
Okay.
I see what you did there.
He's so clever.
You're so funny.
He's so clever.
All right, this is where we need like the song that plays.
Santa. Everybody just looked up. Like,
We'll
what
have
the fuck
we'll have some intro holiday music.
is that? Dan, cue the intro holiday music.
Oh, wait. You have it?
We'll add it post production.
Wait. Don't do it like that. Wait.
That's right. Tell it what you want. Tell it what you want, Joel.
There he is, the big man.
Which one? Oh my God. Danny's beard is looking majestic.
Ravishing, actually.
I know him.
Here we go.
No,
Here's what we're gonna start with.
Now, see, I can do that. I just watched that movie yesterday.
Who would watch it today?
It's that time. Christmas time is here.
all right.
Christmas
Watch out for that fair
time
use.
is here.
I think Dan had a Christmas topic. Dan, didn't you have a Christmas topic for this? Can we lead in with some kind of Christmas topic?
Joel, I think that was holiday traditions.
Oh, well, let's do
That's the
that.
intro topic tonight.
What are your holiday traditions?
I can
You
tell
know,
you
where's
mine
Waldo?
is
If Where's Waldo was Santa,
cracking this open.
Christmas
Navy
tradition.
camo. Congratulations.
What are you drinking there, Chris?
Navy
Dan just
camo.
said it.
Oh yeah, that's Navy camo.
Oh, Navy
Yeah.
camo. Yeah, that's a
big
good one.
Big shout out to Civil Society, Fermented Reality B Cups, and Dan Charlie.
I had that beer the other day. Dan said that to me too, and it is delicious.
Yeah.
It
I
might
had
be
it
the
last
best
Was that
night.
one
before.
8.5?
Give or take.
Give or
Two.
take.
On the nose.
Enough to get the-
Not give or take. On the nose. Proud of you.
9.5er,
It's one of my favorites.
8.5er, or 9.5er?
8.5.
8.5.
Oh,
Yeah,
where's
we
the,
just-
where's
the
the,
hop
other
silo.
point?
9.5.
That's in my hop silo 10. Sorry,
12.
hop silo 12. Here.
They're on 12 now.
This,
they put it into
really?
light speed.
This is delicious.
Okay, hop
Now,
silo
now I
12.
know why you like it.
Hop silo 12 is 9.5. It's legit. No, I only got one of them.
That is correct.
And I think I'm gonna have an Oz Pilsner after this.
What am I seeing on your desk there, Dan?
Boot.
Which part, man?
Which
part of the
in front
desk?
of the boot. In front of the boot.
This
That
phone?
blue can.
This?
Yeah,
Oh.
that. And then also, what about you?
Oh, it's
Tim?
Gaffle.
Okay.
I am going to deny what I'm drinking at the moment
We're gonna
until I
have to
switch
blur
over to
that
something
one.
more brand worthy.
Yingling?
I didn't know we were
Tim's
going to
little
go
secret
live
is he
while I was
drinks
drinking
virus
basic
seltzer.
bitch
beer.
beer.
It's
You know,
virus
no,
beer.
I drank a 9.5 solo hop silo, so I'm just trying to slow things down a little bit because I can't be blowing a 1.65 today while I'm trying to do the show.
What is that?
Big
a
shout out
sequence?
to-
Luckily, shit is working, but if it breaks and I'm drunk, I am not going to be able to fix it. So
You're fired.
yeah,
It wouldn't be the
again.
first time.
Not
No,
just
it
me
would
today.
not.
Tim, so it's a Corona or something? What is that? You
It's a Corona
okay.
seltzer. Yeah,
That's fine.
it's,
a seltzer.
it-
Oh boy,
Yeah, I know. Let's not get into it.
that's
right
not
now.
great. There's a lot of sugar in that, isn't there? Don't they pump that up?
When did you have your first period?
He's laughing. You can laugh on Mike, you know. Maybe he's already drunk. No, he's shaking his head.
He's either laughing or we made him cry.
Hey, speaking of Christmas, Dan, your Christmas present is waiting at home for you.
Oh, thank you.
I checked
Very
with your
much
wife. I
appreciate
checked
it.
with your wife,
Oh.
and it arrived.
Very much appreciate that.
Tim, you remember what that is, right?
Oh,
Is
I
it
do.
a beard? Is
Oh,
it
I
a
do.
beard trimmer?
Dan says to me, I'm not quite sure where I'll have use for this at the office. I'm like, I think we can find use for it. Most certainly.
I know. Where would you be able to use it at the office?
Not here, but certainly somewhere.
Strong ventilation.
Yes. Circulation, very important.
Circulation of the ventilation. I'd recommend having it.
So let's get back to Christmas traditions. What's,
Yeah.
What is your Christmas tradition, Dan, Charlie?
Coughing.
Sorry. I thought I was on
I
mute.
cough a lot. I cough a lot when it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
No, seriously, my Christmas tradition. Let me think. I'd have to think on that for a second. I think it would have to be like putting out the Griswold type Christmas lights. My dad always put out a big spread of Christmas lights, and I remember that as a kid now. So we have our porch lit up with our wreath, our $50 wreath that we got over at Santa Land here in Juno Beach.
It's nothing compared to Denny's
Santa
tree.
Land.
Denny's
Land.
tree is unbelievable.
Denny's tree is like 2 G's, spins around.
Dude, I want to see it. Yeah. I hope
Fairies pop out.
that motherfucker
give
better
you
put itself
presents.
together. Like, it better.
It actually
It's
twerks.
Transformer. Yeah.
I might have a.
It dances
picture
to
I can
music.
send you.
So Dan's all about lights.
Lights,
it?
definitely the
You're-
lights.
It's as
Definitely
many
the
lights as
man.
you can handle.
And I'm a colored light, non-white
I was just gonna
light.
say
I
that.
am
He's the colored
I am
light guy.
against,
Yeah, no.
against the white lights.
That's all right.
With the colored lights.
I like it.
You
Nothing
know,
wrong with
The
that.
eternal struggle.
Colored lights matter.
Hashtag.
Hashtag colored lights matter.
We'll be adding that to the notes. All right. Need to go get a piece of paper.
How about you, Tanky Tim?
What's Christmas traditions?
Yeah. You got
Typically,
kiddos, so
yeah. So my thing is, when you're young and you're married, and you don't have kids, you're going to like everywhere. Everybody wants you to be there. Now that I've got kids, I kind of made that determination that like, no, Christmas morning every year we're gonna be home. Kids open their presents, we hang out, they enjoy their toys, and we go nowhere.
that's fun.
It's like breakfast, some fire ass breakfast. That's what I need.
Santa?
Oh, Santa.
Santa?
How about you, Chris?
Ooh, Christmas traditions are a little bit different with us. We, the majority of my family's elsewhere.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the
All right, sorry, Chris, go ahead.
tradition is this is for Christmas and your birthday.
Yeah, well,
That's your tradition.
Yeah, there's a lot of beer drinking that goes on, regardless of the holiday. But we try to focus in on the Christmas type beers too. But it's just kind of the same thing as like what Tim said. Just waking up, open a bunch of presents, even without kids. Open a bunch of presents, just lounge around, have that late breakfast, which is like a lunch kind of thing. We'll probably start drinking early.
Dude, I'm so jealous of these. I got a couple of these friends that are single and they're dating or whatever, no kids, and they're buying like $1,000 iPad Pros and all this crazy shit for their significant other. And I'm like,
$400 Gucci belts.
and me and my wife spend so much money on the kids
Oh.
that we're like looking at each other like, do you want anything? It's like, yeah, one thing.
Okay.
Something simple. We keep it easy between me and the wife during the holidays because when you got the kids, man, that's really who it's all about.
We're gonna try something here because I can't do that.
Did you tell her you want to backtrack, Tim?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I could probably use one of those. That's probably not a bad idea.
Denny, give us a holiday tradition that
We
you've
have
carried over.
We have a lot of
hear
holiday
that.
traditions. For one thing, I need to make a clarification from the last show.
Clarification?
I was
Hold on.
incorrect.
There's a clarification. Hold on.
Yes.
Do we need
Time
a
out.
where's the clarification noise?
Fact check.
Clarification.
Fact check.
Clarification.
As he's making that
Clarification.
clarification, let's take a look at his Christmas tree.
Yes.
That's Denny's Christmas tree.
Ooh.
So that is my Christmas tree.
It's worth at least $500.
and
$6.50.
it's actually 7.5 feet, not 6.5
Oh,
feet. I was
size
incorrect.
queen.
Thank God.
So
It does look like a real tree.
Excuse me.
It does.
It looks
It
nicer
is
than my
pretty
tree.
legit.
It doesn't look.
Yeah.
It doesn't look perfect like most.
It is pretty
fake trees.
legit.
It looks like a real tree. I'll give it that.
Yeah. It's pretty good. This is our 4th year using this tree. So for a 4-year-old tree, it's not bad. Now you notice
It doesn't
Better
smell.
come with a lifetime
Kenny, what do you
warranty.
do for the smell?
Good question.
it's odor free because again, my wife is allergic
No shit,
to
Sherlock.
trees. So
I know
Do you
that.
get-
I'm
do you
drinking
get a
out of
candle?
my boot.
That would be kind of cool though if they made a tree that had a scent. I mean, that's not a bad idea.
It's smell-o-vision.
Bath and Body Works.
But you notice our lights are white. We're traditional white lights.
What
not
are you
the,
trying to say?
Yeah.
I'm just saying that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys have your
Why does it have to be?
Dan, he's in
Dan?
Idaho.
yeah.
White.
This is, but yeah,
That's
Yeah,
nationalist, though, Denny.
that's it. This is not a great picture.
When you
of
want
it.
white lights, you're a white light
You're
nationalist.
All right, now you're getting too close to white knights.
Those-
let's just
those are-
divert the conversation. Moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Okay, here, wait. Let me give you my tradition, because we only
Joe.
really have one. We only really have one. It's and Dan's familiar with it too. It's the we do pumpkin cake for Christmas, which is something that most people, it's pumpkin pie,
Joel
chocolate
makes
cake,
it.
whatever. I do make it. My mother got the recipe from someone at some point, and it has become certainly a tradition here in Tampa. I know up in Jersey we used to make it. I think it was for Thanksgiving, though. I don't think it was always a Christmas thing. But when I was a kid, I used to ask my mother for pumpkin cake for my birthday because I liked it so much. It's good stuff. That's it. Simple stuff.
I wish I had that. I love
Pumpkin
you
cake.
like a fat kid loves cake. Please right now.
Oh,
Yeah, so we have some food ones too. Like every morning, like the night before, my wife always makes homemade cinnamon rolls. So they're ready for our breakfast in the morning.
dang.
And then we always have this this cheesecake, and it's a chocolate chip pecan caramel cheesecake.
So like a turtle.
Kind of like a turtle cheesecake, yeah. So that's two of the food items. We also, like Christmas Eve, my daughter and I always go out and do some shopping for my wife because that's just a tradition her and I do every year.
That's
We
nice.
also go out and look at the Christmas lights on Christmas Eve to go look around the neighborhoods and see
there a-
what lights.
Is there a certain area that gets blown up? Because right by my house here in Florida, it's a very, very high traffic area for Christmas lights.
Oh, the
And,
heights. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets blown up.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
There were people riding through there tonight, actually.
You drive through with the kids, Dan?
That's a negative.
No.
They're lacking a golf cart. You need that golf cart in that neighborhood. That's a
You
golf
could
cart
do it in
neighborhood.
a car.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
Invariably, it used to be every
He's
year.
a
The,
walk
the kids
away.
are older now, so it used to be every year. But
The Christmas tree is very hard.
We
Sorry,
definitely
man.
used to go out and drive around, and there's definitely neighborhoods that are known for their Christmas
Santa?
lights, and it's fun.
Yeah, no, we got a couple streets around here. I mean, I think every town or city's got that one street where they go balls to the wall.
The kids just enjoy it, right? If you tote them in the car and make a big deal, they're, oh, look at the lights! Like, oh my god, that's so much fun!
There were people sitting in the back of utility vehicles out the window, actually, when I came over here. They were driving very aggressively.
Aggressive.
Jeez,
Aggressively.
Santa would not be happy.
seems
Yeah,
unnecessary.
they're on
would-
the naughty list.
They are close to the naughty list.
So have you any of you guys spent Christmas away from home, like at a vacation spot?
Please.
Yes.
Not for a while, but yes, please.
Where'd you guys go?
I actually went to Blue Ridge, Georgia one year. It was kind of
place.
nice.
place.
It was with the in-laws, but still fun. And Blue Ridge is surprisingly quaint, nice. It was really good. It snowed, which these people are from Florida, legit. They're actually Puerto Rico / Florida. They haven't seen snow, so
Same thing.
that was good. That was fun. We were building fires all week, and I hadn't been in the mountains in a hot minute. That was years ago.
Speaking of Joel, Tim and I were just introduced to what is that called, Tim? Coquita?
Coquito.
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 Nikes.
Coquito.
I like
So it's
it.
basically Puerto Rican eggnog.
It
Yes.
sure is. It'll
And,
eggnog you on your
French-
ass too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just had that at our holiday party.
Who made it? One of your employees, Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
Nice.
He knows a guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
well,
what
I
happens
was
with
trying to
the
find a
Coquito.
recipe. I would love to make some coquito this year, but I don't even have.
You gotta know somebody.
Chris, look at Chris. You're
I
white.
heard
cook.
it takes a week.
You're
takes a
super
week.
white, dude.
Doesn't
And
matter.
you're not married to a Puerto Rican girl either.
Doesn't matter. I'm getting there. My Florida tan.
Nope.
Right. So I have one that came from my Puerto Rican best friend.
Oh, well, you can email me that. I'd be okay with that.
I don't know if I'm allowed to.
Tim's got the crackle lung.
Yeah, you can hear that. Sorry, I was trying to back away enough.
Tobacco.
That popcorn lung. That's what I'm gonna get.
Tobacco.
So we
So
typically,
Denny, yours is obviously the tree, right? I would say that's your tradition.
well, I mean, there's a lot of traditions, but yeah, the tree up. Usually, the
You
day
really
after
get into it. Is
Thanksgiving.
Christmas your most important holiday? Is that the one you guys get into the most? And I do see
Everybody's
that
got their thing like
your,
Halloween and
Your
yeah.
LED is pimping on the green level.
Yeah, it's
Green
going
and red.
back.
It's
red
flashing
and
green and green.
This is the last
Excuse us.
podcast.
Tim,
last
why don't you kill the
podcast.
light in there?
Oh yeah.
So you guys can. I know.
Oh,
I noticed your.
nice.
Please.
I was thinking your pants were just green, but I realized it's LED lights that are lighting
Oh,
it up.
look at that!
Definitely
Look
not.
at that!
You guys are definitely pimping it.
There we go.
This is
Shit.
yeah, looking good, looking good. But
I like that.
But yes,
I can do that.
Christmas
$9
is,
Amazon.
Christmas is probably our most the one holiday that we get to like everything like balls out, right? It's my wife decorates the whole house inside. I used to do lights on the outside of the house, but because we have a 2-story house and I've had too many near misses of falling off the roof, and it
Too old for
does
that shit.
Yeah, it's too. I'm too old, and I have people that fallen off the roof and that have died. You know, broke.
Oh.
You know, they're now paralyzed. They've got, at the very least, broken arms and broken legs.
Moment of silence.
Yeah,
Yep.
just
Rest in peace.
last year, one of the guys that
Moment of
my
silence for
customer
all
side-
those who have fallen off of roofs during the holiday
Yeah.
season and are no longer able to
But-
work effectively. Yikes.
Yeah, but when you fall off the roof, you
Big
have
shout
that,
out to Lazarus Law.
yeah, that chance of dying.
Last
so
chick
it's,
fabula.
so I've told my
Even
wife.
Santa, Lazarus Law is on Santa's naughty list.
Keep going, Daddy.
I'm
You were
just saying
falling.
that,
So
I
you
don't
didn't do
decorate
the outside.
No,
You didn't do the outside. Fuck the outside.
Yeah, the
right?
inside's decked out. Holiday cookies, right? Wife is making a second batch of cookies because everyone is, everyone
I
loves
like your style, Chris.
loves
It's important.
holiday cookies.
Oh, boy.
I actually made some holiday cookies that were made with beer, and I actually put a video up on our
Ooh.
YouTube page. And I'll tell you what,
Whose YouTube page?
on the Tap to Craft YouTube page.
Oh,
Ooh.
that place.
Yeah, we
Oh.
can also share it to the Fermented Reality if you want.
No,
And,
I'm just you said our page. I wanted to make sure that the listeners of this show would know that, right? Hey, Denny, I'm assuming that we actually have listeners who aren't listening to your show and are listening to this show. I mean,
I'm assuming all
might
our
be a poor
listeners
assumption, but
are from you, Joel. You're spreading the word, right? You're getting the word out.
I'm doing my best.
Okay, but
Here's
but
what
yeah.
I know: the content is solid.
Okay, yes,
thank
the
you.
content is solid. But I mean, just going back, our last episode of Fermented Reality Beercast, episode 3, man, that was a really we actually came together in 3 episodes and really put out a really good show that I personally have listened to 4 or 5 times now.
Wow.
Because
I agree with you, Denny. Yeah.
I just really enjoyed the content. I thought everything flowed well, and I like watching the video too. So
Yeah,
I think we
fun.
got
Good
something
show.
going here. So
Who has the video?
I do.
Who's got that?
it's
Chris.
It should
it's
be on
on
YouTube
the
though.
Fermented Reality.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why
on
you got the
YouTube.
gold. I'm sorry to hear that.
You started
My
to hear that it's on
condolences
YouTube.
to YouTube. My condolences to YouTube.
Yeah.
So we've gotten Chris. Chris, what is your? Do we hit you last? I know we got Tanky Tim. We got Joel. We got
As far as traditions
Denny.
go,
No,
Yeah,
we already
what's-
we already
what's the
got Chris.
tradition? Chris, we're done. We're done. We're passing
We're
the baton
done. It's next.
on
It's
Christmas,
next topic.
it's next
Christmas
topic.
traditions.
Sports. We can
man.
go into sports next.
Wait a minute, let me finish.
Sports.
Wait,
Well-
we got more Christmas talk.
We got more talk.
topic.
Yeah, we
Sorry,
got some more
I'm
Christmas talk.
I'm
I
excited
agree.
about hockey season.
I brought a, yeah, I bet you are. I'm going to tune out during that
Wait.
segment, but
How
Danny's
dare
gonna be
you?
going to the bathroom.
How dare you?
but we usually stay at home for the Christmas holidays. But one year when I was on the submarine, we had pulled into Hawaii to do some kind of transfer or something, and somehow the crew off like the wives found out. My wife met me in Hawaii for Christmas. And
Surprise!
So for
You're
one
ready to get
Christmas-
drunk.
Yeah, it was nice. I actually they all behind my back. They let me have time off. We had like 3 days off,
Oh wow!
Nice.
and I got to spend it with Sarah, and we got to tour Hawaii. Hawaii. We were at the Oahu at Pearl Harbor.
Yeah,
we got
Waikiki.
to, Waikiki. We got to tour. All the streets, the lights, and see how Hawaii celebrates Christmas. with their lights and stuff. So,
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
a wise way. Say Merry Christmas to you.
but nobody's gone some like to Belize or Australia or somewhere exotic for Christmas?
No, I've been saying all year long since about March that I'm counting down with Australia, but no,
Yeah.
I have not actually been to Australia.
Okay.
It'd be nice to bang out with them this year. 12 noon, be done with it. On to 2021. Call it a day
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, now.
Oh man, I was just gonna do it. I was a second
like
away.
Kimaka.
I'm so close.
All right.
Come on, turn it up.
Turn it
I'm
up a little
working
bit.
on it.
Yep.
I'm working on it. Oh, son of a bitch!
Oh, dude. What?
I'm such an
Oh my
amateur.
God.
Stop clicking.
Slow down.
There we go.
No, hey, you got the audio playing through though, Chris. Good job.
Congratulations.
I know. I'm such a
Santa's
pro.
not the only one. By the way, for this Beercast is not endorsed nor encourages any type of music.
Yeah, we are.
Pay any royalties.
Yes,
Or give a-
pay Bing Crosby his money.
Yeah, we gotta
Or
get
give a
Bing
fuck
Crosby
about
outta here.
anybody. Parental discretion is advised.
Oh boy. Here.
Okay, we can go into sports talk for a little bit now.
Oh,
No. Sports.
FR Sports.
FR
Sports. We need the voiceover.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Or
pretty good. We could do
sports.
that with the echo.
Pre-recorded. We could just do it pre-recorded.
Get the echo,
I got the voice mod. I got the voice mod. We just pre-recorded. It'd be easier.
NHL season
For
starts
sure.
on January 16th, but who's counting?
Hey.
Oh, let's get the lightning out of the way, Chris, because you have your hat on. So go ahead and give the lightning report. I'm going to
lightning-
swing it over. This is Dan swinging it over to Chris. For the
Lightning strikes.
Let's get the
Lightning
lightning report.
strikes.
Go ahead, Chris.
God damn it! I didn't know it was going to be all. I was just excited about the Lightning season starting on January 16th. It's been finally released that after us taking the Stanley Cup and enjoying time with Sir Stanley's Cup, that now we got to defend it again, starting here in about 3 weeks. So it's a
3
50
weeks, huh?
January 16th,
Wow.
NHL starts.
Oh man.
Uh,
Right around the corner.
another hot, big, I would call it local. Consider it local.
Bud Lightning. That's awesome.
Let's talk a little bit about the Tampa Bay Raptors.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that.
Switch it back to the red then, huh?
We'll talk a little bit about the Tampa Bay Raptors. 3,800 fans. The Toronto Raptors are making a home in Tampa Bay.
I don't
over
think
the
they have
next,
3,800 fans here, though.
That's the question, Joel.
Here's the
Honestly,
question,
that
Joel.
the
Is
question.
there 3,800 fans that would go to a basketball game in Tampa Bay?
Is there
I would think so, right?
There have to
3,800
be.
people that give a
Yeah.
shit about basketball?
I'd go to the
I-
Fermented
now, again, I
Reality
can't-
Beer Garden and watch it.
Yeah. No, I'd
Shameless
said to Joel
plug.
while I was
Fair.
with him, I said, I could see them like trying to play this out. Like, okay, let's have Toronto Raptors in Tampa Bay. Let's see what kind of interest there is for, a professional team in the NBA in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't imagine there being more room in Florida for another basketball team unless the Orlando Magic are thinking
There's
about
not.
moving.
Yeah, that'd be tough with the Magic being in Orlando. I mean, they're barely an hour and a half drive. Well,
That's what I
depending on
mean.
how the
Yeah,
traffic
they would
is,
never
but
allow that.
No, they wouldn't.
But it's interesting. It's interesting to see what kind of interest there would be for the NBA in Tampa because that is, a
Honestly,
good
Tim,
market
we
for
just
it.
need some high-speed rail here in Tampa to Orlando, and then they would
Hey.
need another team.
One day.
I'm just being. I mean, if
I
I could
agree,
get there
man.
in 30 minutes, dude, I'd hop over there and go to a Magic game. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Elon, give me my loop. Where's it at?
It doesn't even have to be Hyperloop, though. I mean, I know.
I know. I'll take a mag. I'll take a mag train.
Yeah, the 20-year-old technology from Japan that's 100 times better than anything we're
Yeah,
using.
really.
Well, what about the Tampa Bay Bucks? 31-20 over the Atlanta Falcons. They're making one step closer to the playoffs. Switch and transition here from NBA to NFL.
Playoff berth.
What do you think? You got them in the AFC South.
That would be great. It's the
They
year.
can turn it on at the right time.
They got all the marketing help with the Tom Brady thing, so it'd be nice to see them put it to good
Well,
use.
listen, they're stacked. They've got Leonard Fournette. They got Tom Brady. They got Gronk. They got Antonio Brown. They've got LaShawn McCoy. I mean, these guys have many players, but as we talked about on other shows, it takes more than one season
see
to
you,
get
Tim.
that. It takes more than one season to get that together. What is the record, Tim?
No, I was showing you the Steelers game that's going on for Monday Night Football is 0-3.
Oh, no one gives a shit
Bengals
about
up.
the Steelers.
Bengals up.
Bengals up 3-0 on the Steelers.
Steelers in a slump.
And fun fact, first time the Patriots haven't gone to the postseason since 2008.
Thank God.
Ruining
It's enough
a
already.
12-year streak.
12
You
years.
know,
12
as a
years.
Patriots fan, it's time for somebody else. I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean,
Yeah, you don't have enough fingers. Is that what you're telling me? Enough fingers for the rings?
So I think it's going to be hard in the AFC still. I've been saying it all along to get past Kansas City. I think they proved that this past weekend, or what did they play last night? They're looking very strong. And on the NFC side, you know, I don't know. It's up in the air. It's up in the air on the NFC side.
Between who?
Well, I think Seattle was looking strong in the beginning. Now they're not looking so hot. And I think it's who gets hot at the right time. And
NFC East is like, who's the worst? Who's the best of the worst?
yeah, NFC least. NFC least.
NFC East.
NFC
NFC least, yeah.
NFC least.
That's good. I like that.
But also you have the you know, Cowboys or Washington that are losing records, getting hot at the right time coming out of the NFC least.
Anything we can do
But,
to get rid of Dallas is the thing to do.
It's the Saints. It's the Saints, Tampa Bay, the Seahawks, Rams, and you know, possibly maybe coming out of the NFC South, you got the Packers. That's the dark horse. What is Aaron
Really?
Rodgers? So being a Steelers fan, I've gotten smoked by Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl before. So I understand that guy can get hot at the right time.
Yeah.
And I think that would round out the sleepers. But I think, you know, Green Bay is 11-5. I think that's their record, 11-3. 11-3. So they've got the top spot there.
By and large, yeah, they're
Yeah, right
taking that
behind
division.
and the Saints are in second place in the NFC South. So, but you know,
So what's
one
your
shot
prediction, Dan? What's your prediction?
on the NFC side?
Sure.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Give me
Let's hear it
NFC,
right
give me
now.
AFC, and then give me the Super Bowl.
AFC, NFC. AFC, I think it's a repeat on the Kansas City Chiefs, and
Okay.
on the NFC side, I would have to say it's Packers, Chiefs. Super
Interesting.
Bowl.
And Chiefs win. Yeah. Chiefs are
And,
kind of on it.
It's a toss-up. I think the Packers could win.
I see it, Chris. Now I can't.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's all gone.
Yeah, it's
Got it.
I'm
Your
ready.
your sound guy, your boom guy needs to get on it.
You're fired.
So Dan,
There it is. I was waiting for it.
so sports
Fire his microphone.
sports segment. Daniel, anything else?
I think we should wrap it up there.
Hockey?
That's it. Hockey's
starting?
done. You know, who cares until April?
We covered it. NHL,
That's the way I look at hockey.
NFL,
January.
Tampa
Oh,
Bay
but
Raptors.
Super Bowl, Dano. What'd you
Oh.
read? What was the
That's
Super Bowl?
what
news
I'm
today?
calling. That's what I'm calling. Kansas City.
No. What I'm saying is
Packers.
the link that you sent me today about the Super Bowl that was talking about
Who knows, man?
capacities and stuff.
Everything is a crapshoot right now. We don't know what's going to happen. It's all up in the air.
We're secretly
Santa
hoping
makes
for
no
fans.
predictions.
Maybe Rudolph can make a prediction.
Maybe I'll talk to the deer.
Speaking
Actually,
of
I
Rudolph,
think Tim isn't that Vixen? Tim?
Vixen. What?
Well, Rudolph isn't around, but I figured.
What's that, Rudolph?
Well, I was going to
Maybe
say
Vixen's there.
that's actually a perfect segue into our next topic, which is the. Have you guys seen that Twitter video yet for Tom Cruise?
Which video?
Chris has to
Okay.
bring this up. Okay.
Okay,
Hold
what are we
on.
looking for here?
I got
Give
a
him-
screen
give him the
share.
words to
I got it.
Google.
I got it.
Jesus.
I got a screen share. It's all
Okay.
ready to go.
Yeah, you guys are
Are
able
your
to share
is your
screens, too.
audio going to plug in?
You have to make
Oh,
sure you click
we're
that.
good to go, baby.
Okay.
You got it.
They can't hear any of my audio right now.
What are you talking about?
I don't think they can hear any of this out.
Yeah, they can. They're
Hit, the
just-
set, hit a
We're
button.
going to find out. I think you're right too, Dan, but we're going to find out.
Oh, you guys don't hear anything right now?
Nope.
Hit it
No.
again, Dan.
Chris, Google Tom Cruise.
Hold on.
COVID.
I haven't played it yet. Hold on. I didn't even play it yet.
I'm just going to get Chris ready.
Any of the soundboard that I'm playing, they can't hear.
Chris, Tom Cruise.
Are we googling
You
this?
guys
or
hear
just
that?
Putting it in? No. So if
You guys
you're
don't hear that?
if
Okay.
you're
Just
sharing the
Google it.
screen, remember you
It's a
got
sound
to
bit.
click that. Am I googling it? Yeah, that's what you said.
Google Jason
Yes.
Gallagher Twitter. Jason Gallagher Twitter.
or you could do that.
What am I looking for?
So Tom Cruise had a meltdown because people weren't. I don't know the whole story. What were Dan? They weren't wearing their masks, or they weren't following protocol, and he went insane.
Tom Cruise meltdown. That would be so much easier.
There you
to
go.
Look up.
Tom Cruise meltdown.
Jason Gallagher.
No,
Twitter.
don't do. Yeah, that's a trap. Go to the
Okay,
Jason Gallagher Twitter.
Now I got a Tom Cruise COVID rant meltdown.
Yeah, but
I'll save it. Hold on, I'll save it. No,
Are you
it's a
hearing
trap.
him?
I'm telling you,
There's traps everywhere.
Clickbait. It's clickbait.
Jason Gallagher.
Don't get
I'll put it in
baited.
Zoom. I'll put it in Zoom.
Chris, don't be a masturbator.
Dude. I don't masturbate at all when it comes.
He's
to
an ensign baiter.
That's what we're looking
Don't
at.
incite
nope,
any
you're
of
good.
this. Don't incite clicking on something you
All right,
shouldn't.
I got it in the chat.
Oh, get the latest information.
Posting it in the chat.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Take that.
Let's
Much
see.
better. It's
I
a
see
solid
it.
link.
Oh, I
Come
see
on.
it.
Come on. God damn it. Here we go.
Yeah, I
There's
know.
a solid lead.
There's
Santa
so much
knows.
shit.
It's a warm lead, like hot bread.
Santa
Clicking.
knows.
Okay.
Santa
I'm
knows.
so excited. I can't wait.
Oh, this is what I thought. Hang on.
Oh, it's
Okay,
good.
okay,
It's
okay.
lengthy
great.
too.
Okay. Jesus Christ! I gotta share the goddamn screen. Share
Jesus,
this.
are you
I need-
okay? I mean, do we need to get?
What's going on? Okay. Here we go.
Wrong with every studio at night. It's just
Here, turn it
we're back
down. a
here
bit.
in Hollywood making movies right now because of us. I'm on the phone with every studio at night. Insurance companies, producers, and they're looking at us and using us to make their movies.
This is
We
the
are
best part.
creating thousands of jobs.
Here it comes. The Rudolph part, yes.
I don't ever want to see it again.
Hold on.
Ever.
This part.
And if you don't do it, you're
Hold on, here
fired.
it is.
And I see you do it again, you're
This one.
gone. Anyone on this crew does it. That's it.
You.
And you too. And you too. And you. Don't you ever do it again. You're back here in Hollywood making movies right now.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
here goes again. He lost his mind.
I can't believe you're not listening to me. I am trying
Oh,
to tell you
wow.
that you need to wear your mask.
There are empty theaters playing our movies right now.
It's like Kenny. It's like Tom Cruise when he was Kenny. He's like, what the hell?
Oh my god. Big shout out to Jason Gallagher on that. That is insane cut on that movie right there. Cornelius. He broke it down.
I'm not condoning illegal behavior, but I am
Tim
torrenting
has
that
not
movie.
seen that movie. What is the actual name of that movie? It's
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah,
I probably
yeah.
seen it as a
That
kid.
is
From like
produced.
1964.
Oh,
It is. Yeah, it's
Well, yeah,
produced
that-
in like 1964. Yeah, for
That's
sure.
what they used as the.
Denny is getting a crack out of that because Denny watches that every.
yeah.
Denny watches that every Christmas Eve with his
We
wife
own the
with
DVD.
hot cocoa and two little marshmallows in that hot cocoa.
If you
They're
watch,
all watching that.
if
It's
you-
golden. Play it again for Denny. Play it again. Do it live.
We're doing it live.
Do it. Do it live.
all right, here, and don't interrupt. Don't
Play
interrupt. Let's listen.
Okay. Gotta
It's good.
Gotta share.
From the
December.
beginning,
And we're
because you
gonna
didn't know what
rewind.
you were.
From the top.
You did not know what you were
you ready?
watching when you started watching it. Go ahead, play it from the top, expanded mode.
I love this.
You're back here in Hollywood making movies right now because of us.
It's so good. It's so good.
I'm on the phone with every studio at night. Insurance companies, producers,
The Abominable Snowman.
and using us to make their movies.
So
We are
good.
creating thousands of jobs.
Motherfuckers.
I don't ever want to see it again.
That's what you call hashtag work from home.
Don't do it, you're fired. And I see you do it again, you're gone.
this is so much better than the Christian Bale freak out.
Yeah.
That's it.
So much
And
better.
You too, and you too. You too. You too. Ever do it again.
You.
For those,
You're
for those who
cool.
are listening, and not watching, watch that on YouTube because it's done. Let's explain because it's the Tom Cruise freak out, and they put it on top of a great scene. Bro,
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, circa
Yes.
1964.
The 1960 claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, where Santa is
great.
like, instead of being nice to all them, he's like lambasting them. That's a really good. I like
link
that.
in the description for sure.
There you go. Yeah, link in the description.
I'll be putting that on both of our Facebook pages
Absolutely.
You too.
That
You
boy.
too, Rudolph.
right now.
Everybody's looking to us. and Scientology for what to do.
Tom Cruise, man, that church has just gone to his goddamn head.
I got 3 words for him. Fuck Tom Cruise.
No, seriously though, there's this whole thing in that Church of Scientology about like berating people and like confronting them with yeah, and like part of it is that like the more you confront people and the more you treat them like shit, you know, the higher up you really are in terms of your awareness. So like to see Tom Cruise out there after reading and hearing all that and seeing him basically calling people pieces of shit, because most of them probably aren't. I would say probably half of them are probably Scientologists on that set, no joke, knowing how that religion is. But the other half not being them, and he would just berate those people like they're below.
Is that from the Gospel of Asshole?
Oh, dude.
That would be the book.
Scientology is like that fucking rabbit hole you do not want to go crawling down. The internet,
well, let me give you a little.
Goes and goes.
I got a little anecdote for you actually. When I was getting married in. It was 03, and we were looking for a wedding venue, and for those who don't live in Florida, the Scientologists have taken over Clearwater for straight 20 years now.
Yes, they have. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Back 20 years ago, you didn't really know. I mean, listen, you knew what they owned, but I wasn't paying any attention. I don't know. We went to the Fort Harrison Hotel. They had this beautiful 2-story ballroom. It was awesome. The second story had like a wraparound balcony, and it was, I don't know, man. The place is beautiful, right?
Oh, I mean, no, that's actually...
Scientologists did not build this place, right?
Yeah.
Fort Harrison Hotel was here long before Scientology,
right, yeah.
And it's very, very nice. Point being, we wound up canceling because we went in to go do our tasting for the food that they wanted to serve us, and it was so strange. They had, like, children, 10 to 12, 13, everywhere, like, up in the elevators and shit. They all had... Windex and rags and brooms and well, we started to read about it after the fact, so I'm much more familiar with kind of what was going on, but we got this really weird vibe, and we were like, oh shit, fuck that. We lost like a $2,500 food deposit because we couldn't even think about going into that place after like our 3rd visit there. It's like everything... Boy, what a weird fucking religion.
So those 13-year-old kids you saw, those kids actually more than likely signed a billion-year contract.
Oh yeah, and they work for
stating
free.
That and they work for like dollars, for the month. Like I mean, they make like $30 a month or something.
Right.
I mean, it's like pitiful. Man, that's a crazy life. But yeah, no, they took over Clearwater. Like they bought all those properties downtown under different names and different LLCs, and then brought them all under the Church of Scientology. What's easier is that hotel you're talking about is where their quote-unquote superpower training is.
Well, it's also where a few of these accusations are where people had, legitimate illnesses and they wouldn't treat them, right, because they wouldn't give them modern medicine. So they would, like, lock them in a room in the Fort Harrison Hotel. It became one of those things. So once we found all that shit out, we were like, forget about it. Okay, we're going to have our wedding somewhere else. Thanks.
Yep.
Wow. That got weird.
Yeah, man. If you have asthma,
I had X-Files right now.
I
had X-Files right now.
If you have asthma, it's just the fault of your past lives. Big shout out, Church of Scientology.
Big shout out. Hey, we need to do our. I think
they
we should,
need the
this
money
is
when
where
they go.
this is where we need our break because I got to go pour another beer. Are we still doing breaks, Dan?
We'll be back.
Are we still doing that?
And we're back!
Beer's good, and it's not.
Okay, we're back. We're recording.
Oh, we are.
We are now.
Here it is. Look, Blue Point.
I'm back.
Danny. it's an Imperial Blonde. I've never heard of such a thing in my whole life.
Well, no, I've had. Yeah, it's a
Here,
joke.
Imperial Sunshine.
Blondes
Look,
are like
I took a picture
joke.
of her holding her phone, showing me what it was because I was like, no, it's not. I'm like, let me look it up. I'm like, oh, it's an Imperial Blonde. Oh, that's very interesting. That style doesn't exist. I wonder what that is. I still do want to try it. I have to be honest. Oh, bro, a blonde. That's it.
That's an awesome beer, Chris.
9.6.
Ever
Ooh.
fresher.
Oh.
That's
Thank you.
I only have one of the beers left that Dan sent me. Thank you, Dan. By the way, my first ever civil society beers, and they're all
No
great.
problem, man.
But that Never Fresher so far, I haven't had the triple IPA yet, but the Never Fresher is incredible. I mean, that beer is.
There was only one of those beers I didn't like. I forget which one it was. The Camo beer was amazing. I still haven't had Never Fresher.
The Never
one of them
Fresher is good.
One of them tasted like onions to me. I got that oniony thing,
Oh.
which means that 6 out of 10 people probably wouldn't get onions from it.
No. So onions and garlicky stuff is a problem with Mosaic hops.
And
so
Galaxy.
you probably had the one that had the double Mosaic, double. I'm trying to remember which
Probably.
one was which. There was one that had actually this
There was a double hop.
had-
It was a single IPA that was double hopped.
Oh,
It was
I mean,
definitely like a 7%er.
I have them all here with me, so let's see.
Show me.
I've got the Money Clip.
That was the first
What-
one I had was Money Clip.
What beer? What is it? know
It's,
it's an
it's just an
IPA.
IPA, 7.5%. Doesn't really specify any goodies in it.
Okay, what's the other one?
The fifth anniversary?
Could be
Right,
that.
just
the
the triple IPA.
Double? Oh no,
That's
I
a
didn't.
triple.
know.
the
I
triple
haven't had that
IPA.
one yet.
That's
Yeah.
not it.
And then the one I just poured, Never Fresher,
No, it wasn't that either.
It's a double
There's something
IPA.
refreshing.
clocking in at the 8.5% double IPA, and then the Navy
Yeah,
Camo.
it was the first beer you showed me.
This
I
one.
got
Yeah, I think
onions
that-
from. Not
yeah,
no, the
not
camo
the
beer was
camo,
awesome.
no, not
That
the
beer's
camo.
delicious.
Never
it was
Fresher?
No,
No, not that one. The first one you showed.
Okay, the Money Clip.
Yep.
Money Clip.
Gave you the onion vibe.
Onion garlic thing, which again,
Ooh, no, that's not
I'll
good.
repeat myself. I've been told by brewers that if we let that can sit in the fridge for a couple of weeks, that onion thing might
goes
go
away.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Also, if you
Or
let
the
it breathe-
draft. The
ferments more.
draft is a lot different than the can.
Yeah, let it breathe. It'll air out a little bit. It won't give you that as much.
Fair.
Which is fun fact. The whole reason that day drinking at the beer garden started.
Onions.
Let it breathe.
Yeah. Remember those beers you got? I think it was a brewery out of New York, and you were like, "Here, taste this." There's just something about it.
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Bro,
Yeah,
that was
it
a lot of fun.
It
You want
was
to do that again?"
that was
Equilibrium?
no Equilibrium.
Equilibrium.
Those Equilibrium beers that are so weird. So weird.
You were so excited about those.
Oh,
and then-
I'm still excited about them, and I've had them, and I'm still like, these things should still be good, and they're not. Well, I haven't had them recently. I should go.
We're gonna go ahead and pour the 5-year anniversary from Civil Society.
Very nice.
You want to go ahead and pre-call
the,
that Uber or what?
Big shout out to Beercast.
Oh, big shout out.
Yeah,
That fifth
I was going to
anniversary
bring that
beer.
one up, but I didn't want to have a triple IPA along with the other stuff I'm drinking.
Clocking
so-
in at 11%, fellas.
Yeah.
Is that what this is?
Big shout out to
11?
big shout out to Backtrack.
Yeah.
Here, let's see.
Fuck, that's not good.
I
Well,
do
That's a
have.
good thing I was pussing out with the Corona
I
seltzer
do
earlier,
have
'cause
another beer. Joel provided me some King Sue, which is one of my favorite beers.
So good.
Very good beer. Yeah, I drank all of those before we got to the show.
Calculating.
Yeah, King
says-
Sue is great.
It says stop being an asshole.
Nah, it says drink another fucking beer.
Or
Tim
or
drank all the
0.03.
King Sue in the refrigerator and then
Did he
replaced
really?
it with a hazy little thing.
A 6-pack
I
of hazy.
think that-
I
that was-
replaced.
Dare you.
I replaced.
That was like
2 King
downshifting
Sues.
from 5th gear to 2nd gear.
It's way worse than that.
Look, man, I didn't have much choices. I was out of Publix, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna at least put something drinkable in the fridge. That's me now.
You know, I hear shopping is a
Yeah, I
pleasure
should
there.
have definitely got some King Sue though. Go have to hit my boy up.
Where shopping
Babu.
is a pleasure.
So when you guys were busy getting your food, Joel and I were chatting about a
What's
beer
up?
that Joel
Yeah.
sent me from Maine Beer Company. It's the Lunch IPA, which is my first Maine Beer Company beer, and I really enjoy this one because it's a West Coast IPA that's not like over the top West Coast. It's got all the vibes of a West Coast, but like super smooth and mellow, almost refreshing. I could literally drink a couple of these without a problem because the hops aren't like tearing up my stomach from being too much hop.
Denny, I
Resin.
gave that to my client as a little gift for the holidays, and quote, this is what he said.
Okay.
The Maine IPA was the best IPA I've ever had. It was not overpowering and
Yeah.
beautiful, flavorful, and
Yeah.
so well balanced. I enjoyed it with dinner last night. Thank you.
I one
There
had.
you go.
Is that the? Was that the lunch? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was
the
Yeah.
like
lunch.
Maine,
You know what?
yeah.
It's funny
Whose notes
because he
were
gave
that?
me that. What's that?
What's that?
Whose notes was that? Denny?
No. That was
No, it was one of
but
Dan's
Someone
clients.
I gave a bottle of that to as a holiday gift.
Wow, that's
But
nice.
basically, he repeated what we talked about, Joel. The same thing I had said, right? It's like very well balanced, a little bit malt up front, but the hops like complement it very well. And I mean, yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. And then Joel mentioned that, hey, this beer only comes in 500 milliliter bottles in cases. And it's a little bit expensive cases at that. So people aren't going to be going to the supermarket and picking up a 6-pack of this and drinking.
They could pick one up at ABC Liquor probably. Or
What I think is interesting too is Dan really hyped it up. Dan was like, I've heard a lot of good things about this beer. It's hard to find. It's really good.
I know nothing about them.
Yeah, that's what he said. So he had hyped it up a little bit, and usually, whenever there's a hype, but whenever there's a hype, though, you kind of build it up in your mind. And what's funny about that beer is that it wasn't something that I would particularly picked out and said, "Oh, this is really good," but it was smooth. It tasted good. It was sort of sweet. It almost, I don't know, it sort of had like a wine vibe to it to me in terms of a beer. I don't know how to explain it, but
how dare you?
It was very good. I mean, I liked it. It wasn't like something you're gonna want to like get trashed on, but it would go good with the dinner.
Yeah.
Well, dinner is another beer that they make, so.
Dinner.
Well, I figured that was a series.
Dinner you have to wait in line for.
Yeah.
Very tradable beer. I think it's a double IPA.
I want them to have like a porter IPA, or what is it? Not a porter, imperial porter. How do you make the coffee porters? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
So. Do like a coffee porter, call it breakfast.
Oh, so there's Denny's check-in on Untapped right now.
Yeah, so now I get it. That lunch means that this beer is a great beer.
Baby 1, 2.
To drink at lunch, where you're not going to get wasted, and you're going to be able to enjoy it with whatever.
Because it's 7%, 6.5.
Is it 7?
7. I think it was 7. I think you're right.
It is 7%. Holy smokes!
Yeah.
Never guessed never would have guessed this was 7% beer.
Yeah, no way.
It drinks like a 4 point something. Yeah, you're right.
It's
so then what I said to Denny, and I'll give you all the preview because Dan and Tim left here right before this arrived. This will come in the mail to all of you. I shared a little bit of this with Chris.
Against the grain.
Sit your ass down.
Oh,
yeah.
Like
this is. I mean, just listen. Look how clear this beer is. I mean, there is like.
Yeah, if you want to compare something else.
Forget hazy. Forget hazy. Look how you can see right through that.
I can't see you, Chris.
I can
Hey,
actually,
look, there I am.
I can actually see
Look
Joel.
at me.
Wow,
Hi,
Joel, you look
everybody.
good.
Hey,
Yeah,
you can
you
see
look
me through
good.
the beer, everybody. This is like a beer from 2013.
Yeah.
It's amazing. This beer's so good.
Denny, have you had that one before? I know you and I have talked about it on Tap the Craft, right? He's like, "Oh, I got this right here at my disposal, ready to go." Yeah.
I have I haven't. I brought it back with me when I went to the East Coast.
Okay. So
And I brought back a bunch of cans, and this is one I saved because I really enjoyed the beer.
Actually, bring that can back down.
Yeah.
Is it still? It has the arrow through
Yeah,
the
it's the
thing's neck
same.
and everything. I don't
Denny
know.
and I did the whole comparison here.
I
even was like, "Hey, does he have the same tattoos?" Denny's like, "Same tattoos."
Yeah.
Yep.
But so Joel and I were talking about it because he handed me this beer and like I took a smell of it and I was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
And I started drinking it. Oh my god.
It really is that good.
Yeah. I was extremely impressed. I remember having it before and was like, "Oh, pretty good." I don't remember having a beer like that and going, "Oh wow." Like I physically said that to him. Wow, this is fantastic.
And I even built it up in your head first too. Like you
That's
still were
probably half
impressed
the
even after
reason.
I was like, "Dude, I'm gonna go get this beer. Why do you have this?"
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Personal preference is a bitch. You can think one beer is great and then hype it up, tell somebody about it, and they sip it and they're like, "Yeah, it's great.
So good.
I really like it."
You learn a
Can
lot,
I get
man.
something else next, please?
Tim, I stood behind the bar for 3 years straight at that bottle shop, and it's amazing how your perceptions of what people are gonna like go out the window. It's a very now I'm just I don't assume anything anymore. There's only like 3 beers that I can assume that somebody will like, and then past that it's like, here, just taste this because I don't really know.
I had a very good example of that actually standing in your old bottle shop, Joel. I was grabbing some random beers out of the cooler, and somebody handed me a bottle of Ghost in the Machine from Parish Brewing and said,
"Ooh, speaking of Ghost,
put everything else back on the shelf."
I just handed somebody a liter of Ghost.
Yeah. So speaking of Ghost in the Machine, we were just recently out At big shout out to what is that, Joe Toro's?
Lazarus Law. Oh,
Joe Toro?
Fermented Reality Beer Garden.
Yes, yeah. Sparkman Wharf, general. But anyways, yeah. So we were out at a tequila bar, and everybody was drinking margaritas and tequila, and I come waltzing in with a liter of Ghost in the Machine. Feeling very on brand at that point. I just have to point that out. Yeah.
With the 32-ounce cups we have, Denny, are obnoxious. They are so big. They're
Dude,
plastic and disposable, so they're like, it's like a big gulp cup that you're walking around with.
I really wanted to see somebody like watch me order that and then be like, I want to get what he got.
You're not allowed.
Sorry, sir. We don't allow that.
But it's funny the response you guys all gave about that beer. You were like, "Oh my God, Ghost in the Machine." I drank it, and I'm going to say this because Joel's not here now either. It's all right.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's sort of one of those things. Like, what kind of beer do you like again, Chris? What's your mainstay?
No, I don't have a mainstay. I mean, one of my favorite sayings to tell people, Joel, I said I didn't really like Ghost in the Machine, but one of the my favorite saying.
You're
on our
fired
podcast,
again. This is twice in a day.
If you try a style of beer and you don't like it, you just haven't tried the right one.
Yeah, try something else.
Right?
Yeah.
So I've told Denny this before, and even with this Ghost in the Machine, I was like, yeah, I mean, it's all right.
I just think it's funny. Like I said, I said this on a previous episode, but I didn't really like IPAs and double IPAs and things. Now I'm drinking like triple IPAs. Like if it's not a double or triple, I'm like, it's okay.
All right, Denny, you ready? This is 16, right?
Okay.
You get a 16-ounce cup.
Let me hit that BAC. Actually, pass me over.
Wow, that's
I mean, you wouldn't think that twice as big
Yeah.
would be this big, and it's fucking huge. Like, you walk around with this cup, and you're just like, what am I doing? Like,
So you actually fill that with beer, or that's just for water?
oh no, so every German beer that we offer comes as 500 ml or a liter, and this is the liter. This is the
every
liter cup.
one. Okay.
Well, I mean, I only have 4.
No, but I like that. Now, the German beers that you bring, these are ones you're importing in from Germany, right?
I mean, I don't import them, but yeah, we buy imported
like-
beer. We buy German beer from Germany. Yes.
Yeah.
They're
and-
100%
and-
imported from Germany.
Yes. Taps 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3 are from Germany, and then we always have on tap 40. We have Schafferhofer.
So what do you charge for a liter cup of German beer? Is it
$14.
$10?
I think it's $14.
$14? Okay. Okay.
Better question is what do you charge for
This
a
is not
liter
Idaho.
Ghost in the Machine?
Liter
That
of
was,
Ghost
an,
in the Machine.
that was an $80 beer.
That was a
Yeah, because it includes an Uber ride home.
1.33.
No.
Oh, easy.
1.33. You mean 0.133?
0.133. Sorry.
Jesus.
1.33. I'd be dead.
0.133. I'd be dead.
No, I'm cruising.
We have to get Denny a backtrack.
I don't think Denny
We need
would
to get a-
register
we need to get a-
anything.
He's just the but it would be fun to ask him because he's the conservative guy. For anyone who watches like the YouTube, you can tell that he's the guy that's like really conservative. So getting him to give us his BAC before, during, and after is the best. Are you
It's
kidding?
extremely
I'll do it.
rare.
I'll
Yeah,
do
it's extremely rare when I have conversations with him that you can tell Denny's been putting down some beer, but he fully admits it too. He fully admits it too.
What number is
but I
that, Denny, tonight? What
This
number
is
are you
only
on?
my second because
Number 2? Okay.
Yeah, so you got to keep in mind this year, 2020 has been a rough year for everyone. Not only because of COVID, but as I mentioned, I kind of hinted to in the last show as I was giving my thank you, what I was thankful for. I am thankful for my health. I'm a healthy guy, but I've had a couple things that happened this year that made me realize that I'm getting older, and at any time something could happen where
Are you
not
telling us
around.
the check engine light's coming on, Denny?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, hemorrhoids are a problem.
Well, yeah, that's a whole other problem. But one of the things is I've always had high cholesterol. It's genetic. I have
Me too,
genetic.
buddy.
My liver produces cholesterol, and as long
Same.
as I stay active and I don't eat too much cholesterol and fats, I maintain it. Once you get over 50, you start to slow down, and so I started slowing down, and my cholesterol slowly started going up. And when COVID, so I've been working out. I restarted my workout at the beginning of 2020. In July, I went to get my cholesterol test.
Okay.
And I thought, okay, my cholesterol test will be like about 30 points lower. and when I got my results, it was 30 points higher.
This is
than I had.
LDL. This is your LDL. What's your number? Give me your number.
So it was 260.
That's pretty high.
And
it's pretty high.
And I normally try to keep it right below 200.
Yes.
So I went on a pretty severe, diet to reduce. I already don't eat a lot of cholesterol. We don't eat a lot of red meat, a lot of vegetables and stuff. But what was happening is because COVID caused me to work from home in the mornings a lot more. I was, and Sarah is a teacher, so at the beginning of the year she wasn't working because all the schools were closed for the COVID, the quarantine. She was making me eggs and bacon like every day for breakfast. And it doesn't matter how much I work out. You eat eggs and bacon 5 days a week, and you already have a cholesterol problem. It's going to,
and I don't want to contradict you, but my doctors all tell me, and my father, he's the reason I have cholesterol problems is because it comes from him. It's a carb game, Denny. The beer is the thing that's killing us the most. So it's like cutting carbs everywhere else that seems to trim down the LDL number.
Yeah. So I already don't eat carbs. My only carb pretty much is beer.
I mean, I try to do the same.
Reduced everything.
I'm bad at it, but I try to do the same.
So part of the deal is that my wife said, okay, I'm cutting off. You can get eggs and bacon once a week. No pizza, no more, all my cholesterol stuff is cut out. And she says, I want you to not drink more than 2 beers a night and one night a week, no beer at all.
Okay.
And I'm
I
like,
could do that.
Oh, come on. Yeah. And I did it for 4 months.
4 months.
I told her,
wow.
Yeah, I told her, at the end of this, so in November, I got retested. Now, my goal was to at least reduce it back down to about 230 from the 260 it was at.
Sure.
I reduced it in 4 months. I started working out instead of 3 days a week. I was working out 5 days a week, and I reduced it from 260 to. Actually, now I'm trying to remember where I was at. It's under 200. I got under 200.
Whoa!
Wow!
And
good for
which
you,
is incredible. Dude. So I'm still drinking 2 beers a day, and sometimes no beer a day. And then when we do the show, I drink 3, maybe 4, on air. So I'm still on my second
different.
beer because
the show. Listen, the show doesn't count. The show doesn't count. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
If you're gonna count, it's those days where you're just coming home and you're doing whatever, and having 2 beers is something that is normal.
Well, and I found that my normal became 3 to 4 beers a night.
Oh.
And I didn't need to keep that to 3 to 4 beers a night.
That's the carbs, cholesterol. You're asking for all that.
Yeah. So I mean, I thought for sure once I got my cholesterol down, I would start to drink back like I was, but I've kept it to, usually 1 or 2 beers a night.
Downstairs.
And I don't miss it because at first I thought I was gonna really go through withdrawals.
Go get it.
Mute your mics, guys. Mute your mics. You're open.
Yeah.
But I actually I'm finding that I don't really feel like I need to drink 3 or 4 beers a night just to unwind. I have 1 or 2 and I'm happy. So
yeah, no, and when I used to have 3 or 4, it was never to unwind. The first 2 are to unwind. The 3 or 4 is because it tastes good. I mean, I hate to say that. It sounds cliche. It sounds like the thing that a drug addict tells you about their drug, right? It really does. But it's true. I mean, I can admit I have a pretty healthy relationship with alcohol. If I didn't, I would be pretty upset about it. Here, I got my number, Denny. I wanted to double check my number, right? Because I just saw my stuff. I was really scared. My father, his cholesterol, if I'm correct, and I might even overshoot it, Denny, but I'm afraid I'm undershooting it. That's how high his cholesterol was. I think he was literally in like the 500s or something.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So, but my father is super healthy. The guy is in better shape than me. He was born in 1949, so he is not a spring chicken anymore. Okay, once you hit 70, you're no longer a spring chicken. He's not a spring chicken. He's in way better shape than me. He has better weight. He eats better than me. He exercises more than me. Everything. And his cholesterol was through the roof. He finally got control over it by cutting like carb, every carb he had. He will not cut beer. He will get rid of the beer. It's my favorite. So my cholesterol is 224, triglycerides 212, LDL 133. So I sent him this, and he was like, man, I wish my numbers were that good. Right? Like, I need to cut a little bit, but he was really excited that I don't have his problem. And actually, my older brother has the same thing. Again, a much healthier person than me. I mean, Justin is like, for the record, he's my partner at B Cups as well. But Justin is 4 years older than me, which puts him at like 48. 47, I don't know, something like that. And he's like, this guy, he still plays like semi-pro soccer. Like, I know semi-pros, like that's a tough word, but I'm pretty sure that's like what he's doing, because it's not, he doesn't just like play to play. He plays like it's crazy. Is Sub-Zero? Is this Sub-Zero? Who's?
Oh, I see what's going on. I was wondering. I was like,
oh,
did you guys have like a zombie outbreak?
It's Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero.
Finish him.
Finish him. For those who are listening, again, I gotta, Tim's on the camera. Apparently, I guess the cleaning lady came in. Here, wait, no, he's trying to pan to the cleaning lady, I think. She's watering things, or she's what is she doing?
She's cleaning. She's trying to.
Is it a vacuum?
Yeah, she's vacuuming.
So we're all laughing at Tim because he has his mask
Tim's
on
trying
and
to
he looks like
Tim and Dan are trying to show me all those investment opportunities on that whiteboard over there.
So I've got my numbers from July. So my cholesterol was 254. My triglycerides were 265.
Whoa.
Which is bad. So now that was July, then go to November.
254.
Yeah. So now my cholesterol is down to 195, and my triglycerides, get this, 112.
Whoa, dude.
112
is really good.
Yeah.
We're old men, by the way. You and I are fucking old.
I thought
Congratulations. That's really good.
You were younger, Joel. You look. So you're in your 50s?
No.
Oh, so you are young then. Okay.
But I make jokes. Listen, I have cholesterol problems, so it's like my vision's gone.
I'm sorry, guys.
My cholesterol's up. My hemorrhoids are flaring. I mean, it's like you just get old. No, it's my back. My back is like, that's the real old man thing that's like true. Like, I have a fucking awful back. My back is 100.
Mm-hmm.
What? Why are you laughing? Chris, are you laughing at Tim?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see him.
He's following the cleaning lady with the
He's
camera.
just panning around with her.
Yeah. You guys are.
Here, he's gonna get back on.
Oh.
Tim, did she have a vacuum on her back? Is that what that was?
She most certainly did.
Okay.
She was so confused. She's like, why would someone come here at night to talk to their friends?
Why are you guys sitting here in the dark drinking together?
That's okay.
She's like, she almost has that look though, like she doesn't know though, like, it's 2020, like YouTube's a thing and Twitch is a thing. Like, she's like, am I live to people right now? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Should have offered her a beer.
Yes, you are. Say hi.
Listen, if there's anything you all can learn from me, it's just offer people beer.
Oh, no,
it's like the number one thing. Thank you. Yes.
I bet they would take Coquito.
Dude. Can I tell you something? I texted my, I don't know, I was texting my sister-in-law something. You're coming for Christmas or something. And the first thing she says to me is, so I heard you like Coquito. So I don't know where she got this from, but I got to make this.
Guys, I completely fucked up.
What happened? Recording?
We could be going. No, we're recording.
Oh,
we could be going
God.
live on Facebook right now.
Yeah, we could be. We should be.
Try it.
We'll wait till we have live stream. We'll do the live stream.
No.
I'm gonna make.
We're doing it. We're doing it right now.
Yeah.
Fuck it. We're going live.
Fuck it. We're going live.
Can somebody text Dan? Because Dan's gonna come in here fucking talking all kinds of shit over people. Well,
that's okay.
This is like a job in itself, just containing Dan. Like, I'm like, Dan.
Is he on the shitter?
He is getting more bang bang shrimp from downstairs because there's a sushi place downstairs. Yeah.
Okay, so we're working on this going live thing. Denny and I've been doing this on our
on Tap.
We really need to get the vacuum people though, like in the feed. Like, I need to unmute one day, and let them come in. I know, because nobody in the audio could hear or see what was going on.
I almost told you.
But that would have been hilarious.
Bro, I don't laugh out loud at much.
Oh, I got her on the video. It was hilarious. It was great.
I was just texting Dan, and there he is. Never mind.
They were like wondering what was going on, why we dipped out, and then all of a sudden I showed the video of the people with the vacuums on their back. Like
the PTZ,
time this a little better.
PTZ cam going around. Go ahead, Chris.
And it's working. Setting up
and we
the
are now
meeting
live
for
on Facebook, by the way.
Shout out to
we are
Facebook
actually,
Live. Shout out to our 5 fans on Facebook Live. What do you think about that, everybody?
Redirecting. And here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take that, guys.
Here, let me see if I can see it.
All of you, listen to me. All of you, go on to
Facebook.
Share the live feed.
Okay.
That a boy. I agree.
Hang on a second.
I don't know if I want to share this.
Share, like, and follow.
Denny.
Oh, I see you. Oh, there's me drinking. It's like it lags a little bit. It's pretty funny.
It's gonna lag about 10 to 15
Okay, so now I thought I hit share, but now I don't see the share.
I don't see us live. Is it on the
Hey, Beavis.
Beer Garden?
Hey, Beavis.
It's
so
on the
like
FR
I shared it.
Beercast.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
it.
okay, FR Beercast.
Edit
Got
post.
it.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, it's showing you. Oh no, we gotta turn you down. Oh my god. There we go.
I think this show might actually be listenable.
Oh, I shared this video with the Tampa beer industry. Awesome.
Oh boy, that's fine.
Okay, cool. You said it's fine. We're gonna leave it at that,
Okay.
and we're gonna leave this up. So,
I
any
just saw
questions?
Dan chewing in the corner.
Yeah, buddy. Get that bang bang shrimp.
Bang bang.
Bang bang.
Bang bang shrimp.
So we'll share this. Share on my page.
Okay, so here, since we're sharing on Facebook,
Okay,
and we
go on.
could possibly have we could possibly have 2 people watching. Who knows?
Currently have 2.
Oh shit, it's amazing.
Oh my god.
All right,
It's
let's go over it
amazing.
real quick.
Uh-huh.
Chris, what are you drinking?
Right now I'm drinking Never Fresher from Civil Society. Denny.
Where'd you get that beer?
I got that from my friend Dan Charlie.
Oh, that's very nice.
My
Oh.
friend Dan Charlie.
What do you got there? What do you got there, Dan? Charlie?
Mr. Denny, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking
Facebook
Toppling
Live.
Goliath, King Sue,
That'll do.
the best Sue.
The best Sue. We're currently at 5 live people right now.
We're all a bunch of
Oh, wow.
hopheads.
Oh, my God.
Sit
You got
your
5
ass
people
down.
watching us? Are
Amanda
you sure it's not the 4 of us plus 1?
Dan's eating with his mouth
6
open,
people.
live on
Oh.
Facebook.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
That's
so
amazing.
this
All right,
is
well.
fun. We've been doing this a lot lately. Amanda Argauer, good to see you. I'm sure
Oh
Kevin's
my
sitting
gosh.
right next to
Yeah,
you.
if you guys haven't watched the previous episodes, please check them out.
This is just drunken
Oh,
fun.
look, we got 8. This is good.
I'm
all right,
currently
yes,
at
no, it is
7
drunken
on my
fun.
side.
In fact,
Oh, yeah,
holiday edition.
Yeah, yeah.
oh, I see what you did there.
Where's Santa?
Here, wait, let me get out.
Santa.
Where is Santa?
Where is
Well,
Where's
Santa's eating.
I know him.
I know him.
Santa.
You know what I was going to say earlier? So the elf apparently was modeled after
What's up,
that
Jesse?
1960s Rudolph.
There he is.
Yeah. So there was. Did you watch that Netflix special?
I
Get
did.
over
I
here,
thought it
Big
was
Daddy.
really cool. They
That
were
was a
like
great
worried
special.
that they were like worried they were going to get yelled at because his
They
costume
did.
matched the other guy's costume but no, the studio yelled at them. The people who created the original did not yell at them. Their own studio they were worried about getting sued and people being litigious, and none of those things ever happened. Is the funny part.
Yes, Amanda. This is what you accidentally got added to the other day by mistake.
You're
and
gonna do-
yeah,
You want to join us, Amanda?
Yeah, have a beer.
We have
Yeah.
room for more.
so I can text you our Zoom meeting number if you want.
Who's Amanda? Amanda Hug and Kiss?
No. But no, she's a good friend of ours. One of our listeners from Tap the Craft podcast.
You
She-
don't have friends.
Yes, I do.
Wow.
I do
Here,
have
okay.
friends.
Let's go over Chris McKenzie birthday. Chris McKenzie birthday.
Hey.
What?
All right, Chris, you may
outta
not click
here.
the link.
Are you 28 years old now?
29.
Is he really?
29, you guys are ridiculous.
Oh shit! I was kidding. Are you really 29?
Yeah.
Fuck! You're fired again.
It's a hell of
That's
a
3.
guess.
3 strikes.
It's a hell of a guess.
Tim's 29 too, I think.
Oh
No,
my
I'm
God.
not. Unfortunately, I'm
Look at this. Look at this nonsense.
32.
Here, do it.
that-
Do
that
it.
Dan Charlie
Do it.
said.
Ready?
Or, that
I'm past
Tim
the
said.
30s.
Sorry.
Here it
Wait,
is.
what is happening?
Mr. President, on this occasion of your birthday,
Wow.
This lovely lady
Happy
is not only
birthday.
punctitudinous, but punctual.
Dude, it's like time
Mr.
travel.
President,
Look how old that is.
Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, what a lucky
Marilyn
man.
Monroe. Mr. President, we know you fucked her before, but here she is again to sing you happy birthday and pretend like she never fucked you. Ready?
A woman about whom
Oh my God, what?
Come on, just put the blonde on the
Fast
Come
forward.
on.
I'm working
I don't
on
have
it.
time for this shit.
Prepare to fast forward. Prepare to fast
there
forward.
she is.
Fast
Fast forward.
thing.
Fast forwarding.
Life is
Sorry.
a short and sweet thing. You need to just move on.
Mr.
Keep
President,
going.
Clap, 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 clap.
the late Marilyn Monroe.
I don't get it.
The
Keep
late,
going.
like, is she already dead? What the fuck?
No,
does that
by
work?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh my.
That's like some serious foreshadowing.
You mean breast shadowing?
Just sing it.
Sing to me.
Oh, she's gonna drag it out.
That's it. I'm hard.
I'm stacked.
Happy birthday to you.
What year is this?
Happy birthday.
64?
Four
5?
ish.
Happy birthday.
Oh man, Chris, you gotta stop it. I can only get so erect.
Yeah, but there's like so much more. There's another.
It's
minute and a
amazing.
half.
It's amazing to me what sexy was back then.
What do you mean back then?
Well, I mean, she's sexy. Don't get me wrong, but like her outfit and her like the hair and just the style,
Bro,
It's
Marilyn
funny.
is thick as fuck.
In a good way. No, she's
Yeah, no, I mean,
She
like,
is
we
the
went through
reason.
the 80s.
for the
I'm
word
just-
softing.
It's funny how we do those cycles, though, you know? Like, women were hot and they were thick in the 50s, and then all of a sudden we go through the 80s and 90s, and cocaine's a thing, and women being skinny is a thing.
Women, but women weren't fat
And
either.
now we're back to the curves, you know? Like,
It's Zoftig, man. These women were normal.
this
They
shit
were
is-
natural.
this shit is
look at
funny,
that
though. Like,
cake.
the 1950s, they, like, show their ankle, and guys are like, oh my god.
All right, everyone at home is cringing. Mute. That's good.
Okay.
Where the hell's the song? We didn't
Now-
even hear the Happy Birthday, Mr. President.
To follow it up, that's because you're too busy talking.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Happy birthday, Chris.
Thank
is the
you
point
guys.
of this.
Thank you.
He made us suffer through that, but it's his birthday,
Yeah.
so
Well,
we'll,
you
It
know,
was brutal.
we'll let it roll.
do what I tell you.
That was a lot
And
of background noise too in that.
There was. Amanda.
It's from
said her-
1950s. What do you expect? It's not
Amanda
like
said her maiden
binaural
name was,
fucking audio.
was
64.
Hudgens,
64.
So,
64.
So it could have been kind of hug and kiss.
64 was one of the top 5 best years for cars.
Yeah, like which one?
Name it. 64.
I beg
oh my
to
God,
differ.
GTO.
Tesla drives itself. What the fuck are you talking about?
64 GTO. I'm all over it. 64.
2020 is the best year for knowing a car.
Look, the
Corvette.
split window Stingray Corvette,
That's 63.
1964. No,
63.
I
Go ahead,
would
look
beg
it up.
to differ.
Oh,
you
buddy.
know why?
How much money you want to put on it right now?
And
Ready?
I'll tell you
Hurry
why.
up. No, wait. Don't talk.
Wait.
How much money you want to put on it? 10 bucks?
Hands right here. No, look. See, and I'll tell you why.
10 bucks?
Because I used to
Look.
work with my friend and his
I don't care.
dad
My
on his
buddy had one.
64 split window Corvette.
Wrong.
Drag car.
All right, I know shit about
How much?
Corvette, but
How much? Wait. I gotta
how
get
much
to the
what?
bet.
Go ahead, how much?
How much do you want to bet?
Bet what? For what?
Now I know
That
how
you're
Denny
wrong.
feels like when we talk
I'm
about
wrong about
sports.
what?
Yeah, I know.
See, Dan, that's funny. About that it's 63. I say it's 63. You say 64. Are you willing to put money on your 64
I'm still not sure what we're arguing about.
Corvette year split window?
Something,
Only
something
one year.
that Joel is quite certain about.
Corvette split window was only 1 year. There are not 2 years of window.
Don't take this bet, Chris.
Really?
Tim is astute.
Are we sure?
Oh, look,
Yeah,
he's
there-
getting
there's
help.
two things-
He's getting help. Here, wait.
You're right.
I spent
right.
I spent very short amount of time with you, Joel, but I can tell two things. You know your hip hop and you know your cars.
You're absolutely right. The 1963 Corvette.
You
has
serious,
an
Clark?
ultra rare option.
It is the only. It was every 63. It wasn't even an option. It was every 63 split. Every 63 that wasn't a convertible. Any hard top 63 was a split window.
Well, then I
And
take
it was
it
one
all
of the most
back.
unique.
It was a 63 split window that we were working on.
One of the most unique design elements of any car that ever existed.
According to MotorBiscuit.com, if you're wondering.
Oh, Motor Biscuit.
Not
You
even
know
a real
that's
site,
you
and
know
they
that's a
got it
legit
right.
Site. Yeah, you know that's a
That's like
authentic source for cars.
that's like if the New York Post said it, right?
Yeah.
It's like
Oh, yeah.
it
That's how
might
you know it's true.
It might maybe be true.
Daily News, Vehicle Biscuit, whatever the fuck it was. Still the same shit.
Vehicle biscuit.
The Huffington.
All right,
Report.
So I will say though, are we got any Mustang fans in here? Because while we're talking on the topic of cars from the '60s, man, is there not a better model than the '60s Mustang, like the late '60s? What is it, 67, 68, 69? Like
Those
I mean, they went away
Boss.
from it.
Yeah, fastback.
Yeah, they went away from it, and now it's like every car that they've ever designed based on that 1960s model has been a hit.
The number one year for cars,
classic.
if anyone cares, was 1969. Period. Point blank. End of discussion. Pick any of your favorite cars from that era. Look at the 60s versions and then look at the 69 version, and it's always the best, and I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing.
Wait. Let's hear from everybody that cares.
There it is. See, it's like it's see. Okay, so we'll do fermented sports with Dan. We'll do fermented cars with Joel, and there'll be fucking crickets the whole time, both times.
Let's see who
Chris
cares about
entered
sports.
cricket soundtrack right here.
I feel like the daily blotter for Joel should be.
But
did you get a
Joel,
ticket?
when you talk,
I care
it
about
should-
hockey.
This is what it should sound like.
Ooh.
Afterwards.
What's that? Guinness what?
Look what Denny's got.
This is the foreign extra stout that Joel.
Oh, we have
sent
one of
me,
those.
too.
Yeah,
Yes, you do.
You got one of those floating
smells
around.
we do.
strong.
If you've ever been to Jamaica,
Jamaica.
the all you can drink package at your resort will
have
include
this?
it will include beer, and the only good beer they have that it includes is exactly that. It's like 7.5%, and you can
Yeah.
get rip shit drunk
Yeah,
off of that
this is a
shit. I'll tell
7
you what,
a 7.5% Guinness. This is like
a 7.5% foreign export stout, so it's dry. It's a little
Yeah.
chocolatey. It's a little raisiny. It's very,
it
very
smells
good.
like raisin. Exactly. Yeah,
This has
I
been
can
Travel
smell-
Tips with Joel Bigham.
No, yeah, I've never had this beer.
Like-
I thought I had this one because I travel quite a bit, and I thought, oh, I've had this before, and I went to look it up, and I don't think I have had it before, or at least I
Really?
didn't log it in. Yeah.
This is
So-
2 beers that I have sent Denny
Yeah.
that he has never had before. I love this.
Well, no, there's another one too because I already had the Christmas Goza.
Christmas
the pickle
The
beer.
pickle.
Oh, can we talk
don't
about the
drink
pickle
it.
beer?
Don't drink it. Don't drink it. You might as
I've
well
already
just.
had it. I've already had
Ugh.
it. It's
Tim,
awesome. I
You're
love it.
missing
That's
out,
like the-
bro.
Don't tell me that's good. Don't tell me
You're
that's
so
good. 'cause that-
missing out. It is fucking delicious.
It is
Dude,
good.
that's like taking my hand on like a sweaty day, wiping my balls and putting it in my mouth. Like that's
Okay, if
it's
that's
pickle
something you
juice.
like to do, that's on you.
No, I'm not saying it's something I like to do. It's the opposite of something I'd like to do, which is why I would never drink a pickle beer.
And they
I
go
mean,
good with a sandwich.
ugh.
It would go good with a sandwich. A Cuban sandwich with a pickle beer? Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Oh
My life
pickle
is
beer.
complete.
Oh, just
Listen,
eat a
here's what
fucking
it
pickle,
is.
man. Beer and pickles are two separate things. Just leave them.
no.
Well, here's what
separated.
it is. It's not really pickle. It's dill. It mimics pickle in a it's a sour beer with dill
All right,
and
please explain to me the difference between dill and pickle, because I just realized not
Anybody
but
else
like
wanna
10
take
years
this,
ago
or
that a
you want me
fucking
to take
pickle
care
is a
of it?
cucumber.
Okay, do you know how to make
The only-
pickles?
the
I thought
only
pickles were
difference between
pickles.
A dill and a pickle is a cucumber.
Yeah, I know. I had no clue. No, what's the difference, please?
You-
This is like the difference
in order
between
to,
a.
in order to make pickles, you put cucumbers in vinegar and water and salt and
Sugar.
whatever the
All
fuck
right,
else
I-
you
I'm
want,
not-
which is
Dillweed.
like
Herbs and
Dillweed.
spice.
it's definitely dill. It's sometimes garlic. It's sometimes peppers. It's sometimes whatever, but it's always dill. The dill pickles, man, they're like so. All they did was they put dill in a sour beer, so it makes this pickle thing.
that
you
pickle,
swear to God,
that
you're
pickle's
drinking
a
pickle.
sour? That's a sour beer?
It's a Goza.
No shit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
No, it's
actually
really-
Goza.
it's-
Very interesting. No, I
really
mean,
good.
it's not my thing, but I gotta say, like, if you're looking for a pickle taste in a beer, they fucking nailed it.
Wait
I
a
mean,
minute. Did you
It
try
goes
it?
really good with sandwiches.
You need
yeah,
to
no,
try
I
it,
can
Tim.
see that.
Did you
I
try
can see
it,
that
Tim?
with like a sandwich. Yeah, I did. No, I did. I did.
okay.
I
Okay,
immediately
let's just
almost
make
spit it the fuck out. Like,
Oh, come
it
on.
went in, and I was like, "This is great. This is like that's like what we were talking about earlier with hype
Goes to
beers.
the
It was
machine.
like, oh, you gotta try this beer. It's pickle beer." And I taste a sip, and I'm like,
Let me
"Tastes
wash
like
it down
pickle."
with a little Ghost in the Machine.
So yeah, please, you got something
How
to
about a
wash
lot
my
of
mouth
Ghost
out
in the
now?
Machine?
I'd fucking guggle a seltzer for that.
Guggle.
Goggle. That's your word of the day.
Gurgle, gurgle.
That's Guggle. Guggle.
Gurgle. That's from
actually-
New York.
that's
That's,
actually-
where they goggle the beer in New York.
They goggle their pickles.
I'm gonna goggle.
My daughter, she's looking for her
Be done
goggles.
with it.
I want to know where I can get a hold of one of those fermented reality hoodies.
Dude, these things are fucking comfy. Like I'm
Does
like,
it kind of look like my hoodie that I'm
I
wearing?
can't give you one unless I give one to Denny.
But I will buy one.
Denny, where's the Tap the Craft hoodies?
I haven't got that far yet.
You know, we'll cross promote.
day.
You know,
You know what? We can do that. We can.
I do have a good printer on standby, ready to go.
cross pollinate. I'd like to get us a big. I want to get us a big round pad with the FR Beercast logo on it, so that we have a soft spot to put shit down. I think that'll look pretty cool, especially when we have the video up.
I agree.
Like,
that would look cool, like a giant mouse pad.
Yeah.
You probably can't see it, but I did tag the laptop here too as well. But
nice.
you know,
Do I have
finer details just for rough sake. Also, if you notice, we got the Beercast on our FR logos
It's
on
so
our
small to see.
headset. Yeah, you can't really see it.
Right there.
I'll have to
Now I'm branded.
walk over there.
There you go.
Branding.
Now I'm branded.
Hashtag branding matters.
Sorry, my bad.
Damn, the Never Fresher is 8.5%. Like, do we have anything in our fridge that's under 8% right now?
No.
I don't think I said
Why
many
would you?
things that were low ABV.
No, I know. I mean, I agree with you. Why would you? But you know, we're at our office, a couple miles away from home.
I sent you a pickle beer though, didn't I?
Joel,
Yeah, he's put it out.
4.7%.
He already
Not-
said. He's
No, I'm just asking the question, didn't I? I think I sent you guys two with a pickle
Although-
beer, didn't I?
I will say I'm not a pickle fan, but big shout out to Wickles Pickles. You ever had a Wickles Pickles? Fucking awesome. Just saying, try it out. Local Publix.
We have so many promotional things that we need to do now.
Shout out to
Lazarshik Law,
Law.
Wickles, Pickles.
shout out
Lazar Schick Law and Wickles Pickles.
Okay,
I can't
let's
even. Yeah.
let's talk about the Never Fresher. Chris, how did you like
That's
the
what I'm
beer?
drinking.
Ooh.
I Here, let me tell
You,
you.
you still have a little bit left.
You didn't even
Now,
drink
now
it.
Tim's trying this one. Have you had this one, Dan?
I have, yes.
What do you think of this one?
I think it's fresher than fresher.
But
Never
but
Fresher.
still stanky as
Wow.
shit.
No, so here's the deal.
Oh, dude,
This thing's got
Here's the deal.
Fucking
what,
dare.
here's what I liked about it.
Bow wow.
It's like you're drinking when you first take a sip of it. It's got that feeling like it's going to be hot burn, like you're going to have this intense hot burn. It's going to burn all the way down your throat. But then as you take the sip, it's not there. It's like tricking you. So it gives you this.
Ooh.
That's actually a good observation.
Are you
though,
saying that
with
it's
the-
smooth?
Yeah, it's telling your senses it's going to be harsh as hell and you're going to hate it. But then once it goes down your throat, you're like, oh my gosh, this is great.
Son of a
There's
bitch! I
no
gotta
burn.
hate it to you, Daddy. I
Son
just
of a
took my
bitch,
first.
This didn't burn.
I just took my first sip, but this guy's sitting here explaining it. Now, obviously, I'm assuming you know your beer, Denny, but I'm just saying, I'm sitting here and I'm sniffing it. I'm like, it does smell quite hoppy. And then he's like, did you take a sip? And it's like, nothing. I took a sip. It's smooth. I mean,
It is
And he does
smooth.
know his beer.
And
I
it's got
hate French.
great
French.
flavor.
I hate fresh, but the Never Fresher is much better.
Yeah, it's a great beer. I love this
French.
beer.
Je n'aime pas le français, ouais.
Fuck the French.
Oh.
As I say that in a French accent. I don't know why.
You sounded more like the candlestick in Beauty and the Beast.
Hey Chris, how were you able to
Lure me
see?
on.
How were you able to see who was watching our?
So I am currently on my phone.
There isn't anybody. It's
He's
that
the
easy.
admin.
No,
They're all gone.
ADMIN.
They left us.
Zero.
six
It's-
people.
Yeah, currently it's 6 people. It's hard to see. Last
Currently.
people that popped on were Nick Loppy and Tristan Long.
Nick Lappy's
Oh, Nick
on.
Lappy's up late.
Big shout out to Nick. Santa's coming to see you.
Silent Nicky up late.
Here he is on the
Silent
roof.
Nicky.
Silent Nicky, that's his name.
Easy,
Oh, I know
Santa.
Nick. Yeah, I know.
You know what,
Nick.
Joel? I'm very disappointed though. You know what?
Easy, Santa.
In all the time that I've known Dan, you don't have a
Gentle.
nickname except for the Beer
Gentle
Baron.
on Nick.
Listen, when your first name is 4 letters, you don't get a nickname.
Joel, that's a good point.
Time?
Yeah, but my name is
One
Tim,
syllable.
Tim, and I get Tanky Tim. So explain that.
I'm 4
You're
letters.
kind of tanky.
I'm just saying. Explain.
Okay, let me see if I can see what Chris is. So, Chris, you're on the regular Facebook app, and you can see what? Are you on the business? Oh,
This is
No,
where
I'm
I'm at
in the
right
regular
now on
Facebook
December
app.
21st.
Okay, while we're waiting for Joel to check who's online, we're still talking Christmas, right? Christmas is around the corner. In fact, this show will be released to our listeners on Christmas Eve.
Uh-huh.
So, Chris and I have done last episode of Taps of Craft. We talked about the difference between winter ales, Christmas ales, and winter warmers.
Oh, that's a good callback.
Yeah. So we won't talk about what the difference is, but what I want to talk about is, are there some beers during this Christmas season that you guys really enjoy drinking? Christmas ales or Christmas winter warmers or whatever, right? Is there, besides IPAs, because there's no such thing as an IPA. I mean, there are, like
Celebration.
Lagunitas sucks and stuff like that. But I mean, as far as spiced, or,
anything definitively Christmas,
like
Christmas. Like cinnamon.
Yeah, cinnamon, cranberries.
Fuck cinnamon.
Birthday bomb or a
cinnamon.
Christmas bomb.
Yeah, Christmas bomb.
Christmas
You know
bomb.
you guys
is always
like?
Good.
Christmas bomb is good. I'm not against Christmas bomb.
No.
I don't know, man. I like the Belgian Christmas beers if I'm going to drink something.
Exactly.
Right, the Corson Dunk, the Saint Bernardus.
Saint Bernardus is awesome.
The Noel.
Noel is good. Yeah.
Those three are my
I almost wore my Saint Bernardus sweater today, but
here wait.
Yeah. So you like that beer, Dan? You like Saint Bernardus Christmas ale?
not bad. But Joel has the sweater. He and I have matching sweaters. So we when we skip in the new
Look at Joel has it right
fresh
there.
There it is.
driven snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it hasn't made
You
out of
serious,
his office
Clark?
from the beer rep. Yeah. Serious, Clark?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Here, wait. Ready?
Nice.
Hail,
Hey,
hail.
let's all have a Merry Christmas ale.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So I agree with you. I think the best Christmas ales are the Belgian ones. I like those the most.
Look at that BAC tray.
There's a new trend, and the trend that I'm seeing a lot of breweries are trying to do, and I think failing miserably. Maybe you guys have had some that aren't failing miserably. It's the Christmas peppermint bark, the peppermint bark flavor, where they add peppermint and chocolate to a beer, and it tastes like you're drinking toothpaste and Nestle Quick, and it's horrible.
Ew, that sounds terrible.
I'm going to take my broad brush. I don't use this brush very often. Okay? I have a broad brush.
Drink your Ovaltine.
Now, the broad brush doesn't cover everything, but the broad brush covers a lot of things. And when it comes to spices and like spices like you would cook with, they don't belong in beer. End of discussion.
Calculating.
Wait.
Cinnamon? No.
What?
No, I don't like any of them. Cinnamon, nutmeg, all this shit needs to go away. The dill thing gets a pass because it tastes like a pickle. Seriously, it tastes exactly. I'm not getting like.
breaking up the pickle. God damn it!
Sorry, you don't have to like
taste
it.
in my mouth. I'm like.
You don't have to like it, but the cinnamon thing is a no. Nutmeg thing is a no. Now these things, I want them in my food. I don't want them in my beverage. Forget it.
Okay, so there's
Just my thing.
There's a drink called Wassail, right? It's a drink made with alcohol and these spices that you don't like in your drink.
Can't wait.
There's two styles of Christmas ales. There's a Wassail, which is spiced, which you don't like, but there's also more of an English ale style Christmas ale that is a bit more maltier,
Like a toffee thing.
Yeah, toffee. It has the toffee. But you can add.
I could do
some
that.
I can see that. Yeah, I
adjuncts
can
to
see
it
that.
that will enhance it even further to make it more Christmassy. Maybe some orange peel will be added to it and give you a little bit more stuff to it. So
Here we
Wassail
are,
is it?
Wassail.
Is there a pronunciation you can click on, Chris?
The,
It
Wassail
often
word of
has
the
like a little. It has a little thing you can
Here?
click on to hear the white guy say
There's
it.
a pot of Wassail.
What
No,
was
go
the
back.
other word we were enunciating in the last couple episodes?
Pronunciating?
Pronouncing, thank you. Enunciating,
Kavike.
pronouncing.
Kavike.
Kavike. Thank you. You're right.
Kvyek.
Give you
So Kavike was the episode of the word of the last episode, and now
Now Wassail.
Wassail is going to
Wassail.
be the.
Wassail.
So
That was racist.
there's two different ones. So obviously, Joel, you're not a big Wassail fan, but
apparently
can you
not.
appreciate like English ale style Christmas ales?
I can. Yeah, I like some ESB stuff and some malty. I like the malty stuff.
Let's
Here,
see.
do it. Ready? Go.
Oh God!
Wassail?
Damn it!
Looks like Wassail.
Can we
Looks
just
like
click
wasabi.
it here?
Wassail.
I think it.
Wassail?
Wassel.
Wassel.
Do it again.
Wassail.
All right, I can see that.
Wassel.
Wassel.
Not to be confused with asshole.
Asshole.
Wassail.
So we'll
Wassail,
check another one.
Asshole.
It's wassail, asshole.
So Denny gets another check of mispronunciation.
Okay, well,
So
here.
two to Joel, and one to me.
No, not
Joel,
two to me.
you-
What was
you
the second one?
You called me. You called me on something else I mispronounced. What was the last show?
Kavike.
I get it
No,
from
no,
Kavike.
Kavike was the one
Kavike.
that I said, but there was one
Yeah.
that,
I'm telling you,
that
it's
Joel
like
said.
Wrong.
it's like when the doctor hits your knee with that thing and your knee kicks out. Like when people say things wrong, I just correct. I don't know. It's from my dad. It really is. He did it to me my whole life, and it's not a bad thing. I'm okay with him that he did it, but like that's why I do it. Sorry, I know.
My
people
buddy
hate
Manny
that.
does the same thing.
It's okay.
It's
I
very
don't mind.
nitpicky. I
I
don't
don't
hate
take
it
it
about
serious.
myself, but you know, I know that some people hate it.
I would
Sorry.
rather people correct me if I'm wrong, so I don't continue to make the incorrect stuff.
Well, I like it too. When you told me
Kavike.
Kavike. See, I want to say Kavak. It looks like Kavak to me. Kavike. Got it. See, when you say Kavike, I go, shit, I said it wrong. God damn it.
Okay, Dan's checking out.
That
Dan,
sweater, though.
what topic you want to talk about?
I'm done, man.
You're done.
Dan's got
was there anything
nothing.
else
He's
on our
got
list?
nothing.
I'm burnt. Ho,
He's
ho,
burnt
ho.
out. He ate the bang bang shrimp and he's bang banged out. He's gone.
Okay. The
What's your
bang
Christmas
bang and the
tradition?
spicy tuna roll. Big shout out to Sushi Joe tonight.
This guy's ready to take a nap.
I'm nappy.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Taking a
We
nappy
missed
nap.
one topic though, Dan. Just one.
What is that?
Uh-oh.
The Star of Bethlehem.
Oh,
Did you
he's
see it?
right. Joel, on point. Let me cover
Yes.
your face up because we can't
Yes.
see right now. There we go. Now we see.
Merry Christmas!
So apparently, once every 800 years, Saturn
Only one
and
in 800.
Jupiter come very close to each other to the point where they look like one star in the sky, which apparently is what the freaks who believe that a guy was born of a woman who never got pregnant.
Oh, let's not get there. Let's.
Sorry.
Let's just go ahead and
Oh,
steer
sorry.
that
I
conversation
went on
to
a
another
side
direction.
tangent there,
Thanks,
but
Tim.
those people claim that when the Jesus was born, he was in a manger, but there was also this event in the sky. and
Joel,
these two
clearly, snakes talk. I mean, duh.
kids. Listen,
I
not
mean,
only
it's
do
common
snakes
knowledge.
talk,
Snakes talk. They talk all the time.
not only do snakes talk, but listen. Have you seen Umbrella Academy? I mean, people can just spontaneously become pregnant, so yeah, that's a thing too.
Gotta watch out for that.
By the way, hey, can we have a little side conversation?
Instantaneous
Have you guys watched Umbrella Academy?
I have.
It's a good show.
It is the worst name. So here's the thing that it's up for the award for. Worst name, best show.
Yep.
No.
That's
Oh,
the
No,
chasm
no,
that
no.
exists.
The
Oh,
kid
yeah.
in that show is the steal though, man.
This-
No, he is.
13-year-old kid,
Yeah.
time traveling. He's
Time
like
traveling
78
guy.
years
All
old.
right.
He's awesome.
Seriously, this fucking show is the greatest show I've seen in recent history. It
Whoa,
keeps
whoa,
my
whoa.
attention. It keeps my
Whoa.
attention unlike anything else.
Have you
It's
been
super
watching The
creative.
Mandalorian?
Mandalorian's
watch it?
awesome. Mandalorian doesn't even. Come on, man. You're gonna compare this to Mandalorian?
Did you watch the last episode? Did you watch the last episode?
Bro, do I have
I see Denny shaking his head. Yes.
I've seen it, but don't have any spoilers.
I'm not.
No,
Do
no,
I
no,
have
no,
an
no, I
emotional
won't.
connection? Do I have an emotional connection to Mandalorian and Star Wars? Absolutely.
Hold on, you
It's,
haven't
it's
answered the
Umbrella
question.
Academy, incredibly creative to the point
Yes.
where like the twists
Yes.
and turns actually twist and turn me, and I don't know they're coming. And the show it's so creative, it's crazy.
You're absolutely right. No, it
so
is
good.
certainly creative. It's very different. It's unlike anything else.
It's
I mean,
like
I
sci-fi,
really
but
agree
it's
with
not sci-fi, and then it's time travel, but it's not time travel, and then
Yeah.
it's superhero, but it's not super because they're not super.
I
They're-
kinda-
nothing
yeah,
super about any of them. They're all kind of assholes, actually.
I sort of put it on par with the Amazons, The Boys. If you haven't been following that, The Boys. Oh, dude, you haven't watched
No.
that? You need to.
No.
Please watch The Boys on
The
Amazon.
Boys.
It's like you took superheroes, but you put them behind like PR teams and corporations. And all the fucked up shit that a superhero could get themselves into.
I think
that's The
I've
Boys.
watched one
Like,
episode.
Oh, it's good. It's very
Okay.
good. But
Okay.
but to go back to what we were talking about, the Umbrella Academy is an incredibly creative show, very different, very interesting, and worth the watch for sure.
And I agree with you on this. Is he 12? That kid? How old is that?
He's like
actor?
12 or
he's
13
like
or something, but
13, yeah.
in the show he's
That
like
whole
70
shit,
or something.
I mean, and he acts like an adult. Like, how does that
Yeah, he
happen?
crushes it.
So
He
so
crushes
for
it.
the audience, the thing that I love about it the most is that I believe every single one of these people. They're all completely I mean, they're doing things that are like superhero-like, and you believe, just like the first Superman movie, you watched it, and you believe that Christopher Reeve was fucking Superman. Every single one of these characters is awesome. You're like, oh my god, this guy's awesome. And this little kid, this 12-year-old kid plays somebody who's supposed to be 56, and he plays it like he's 56. It's kind of crazy.
He really does. He really does. And
very good.
Unlike most superhero shows, they're almost like irrelevant to the actual world. You know, they're not like these people that are front and center of the world and they're saving everybody. They're just kind of like this, like these kind of like
they're dysfunctional. Actually, it's a dysfunctional,
crazy,
dysfunctional,
super dysfunctional
show.
Family. Yeah. Really good, worth the watch.
Poor Vanya.
I'm gonna change it a little bit.
Go ahead.
My show of 2020.
Yep.
The show that was the feel-good show for me and my wife. That we
Joe Exotic.
No,
that was the only
different
good
show.
thing
That was a
to come
different
out
show
of
that I watched.
Feel good.
Hard to believe that came out in 2020. So much shit's happened.
The feel-good show for us is Ted Lasso on Apple Plus TV.
Really?
It is a show that I never in my world thought I would enjoy, about English soccer. Who gives a rat's ass about? Wait,
How
you guys
dare
like
you.
soccer, right? Okay, sorry, but
I'm with
man,
you, Denny.
This
English
show
soccer.
is got the feels, man. It's all about just feeling good. And this guy has a positive attitude. He's in a horrible situation that he's trying to make the best of and bring the team together to act like a team. And I'm telling you,
What's it called?
It's Ted Lasso.
Ted, Lasso.
Yes.
And you
about the
said it's Apple
foosball.
TV.
It's on Apple TV.
All right.
I'm literally writing it down. I'm always looking for good things to watch.
It is our favorite show of 2020.
Okay, this is a good topic.
No, because you need to feel good. In a time like this, when you're feeling like crap, something needs to bring you up, right? And his positive attitude.
And Dan's favorite is either going to be Mandalorian or actually his sister / my his wife / my sister told me. Sorry.
My sister.
Sorry for the people that can't see.
Dan
just like slapped Dan in the face with his mic.
Dan likes Curse of Oak Island, which totally listen. Every one of these fucking episodes is exactly the same, and
they're all the same.
I watch
They never
every
get
fucking
anywhere.
episode.
Fucking,
I love
they
it.
Get nowhere.
What is it? Why do I
know.
love this so much? It's crazy to me. I feel like a crazy person.
How many seasons, Joel, is that?
6
show?
seasons.
Yeah,
6 seasons.
no,
Wait.
dude.
Let me do the one guy with the vagina
For
on his
sure.
face. Okay, it's he's got a big hairy vagina on his face, and he's like, boy, that's very interesting. Every fucking episode.
what is
I
this
watch
show?
every one of them. So it's on History Channel. Okay, this is good. This is why the show's interesting.
Yeah.
Oak Island is Tim. What it's
So
Canada.
it's a spot where a bunch of people think that the Templars of the what is it?
Knights
the,
Templar.
Knights
So hold
Templar.
on, give the geography. It's
So
Atlantic
there's this-
Ocean.
It's in Nova Scotia, right?
Nova Scotia is what I'm looking for. Yes.
So it's in Nova Scotia, and it's on this little tiny island. And now, over the last 100 years, people have been digging in this fucking place. People have spent millions of dollars building, trenches and digging equipment and trying to basically build out a foundation around this well. Now, the interesting thing about this well is that it's got they dip some dye into it, right, to see where the outflows of the water from this essential, I guess it's 100 feet down well. It flowed out from six different parts from the well. They think that there's something down there. They think that
it's more than 100 feet,
fucking,
bro.
Oh yeah, no, it's probably
They're
more
up to
than
200 feet.
No, I think
They're up to
100
200
feet for
feet.
water though, and then it keeps going down from that water.
But they're legit talking about. They're legit talking about the Ark of the Covenant. They're legit talking about Knights Templar. They're legit talking about what was that cross?
It's that kind of shit that they find.
Found,
they found
stuff.
rocks that couldn't have come from anywhere else. They had to have been placed down 200 feet below this well. There's all sorts of weird inscribing on the wall, on the rocks and shit down below. There's all kinds of great shit. If you were digging in that fucking hole, you'd be like, you know what? I gotta find some people to give me some money because I'm gonna keep digging. There's something.
But
here.
we need to get people watching it. We need to get people watching it because it's not just one hole. It's this whole fucking island.
Oh, it's the whole island. Yeah.
If you ask me, from what I've seen, this thing used to be 2 islands, and they made it one because they sunk a ship in this fucking muck and the. I mean,
I like to think that it's just some asshole artist that was like, I got a great idea. You know, it's like that. It's like that fucking thing they found out in Utah or New Mexico or wherever. That like fucking metal
it's the
thing.
guy. What's the guy Nolan? His last name is Nolan, Tim. It's all him, right? Like he orchestrated the whole thing. He's like leaving things. He like bought some old coins and shit, and he put them on the lot.
Fucking legend. That's what it is.
I've got this door closure, right? I'm gonna buy it from this old ancient thing, and I'm gonna throw it in lot 33. And no shit, it's lot 33. I found this old.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, if you went over to where like you're going over to that new area of Tampa, and you go over there and you just bury like a 6-foot hole with some stupid shit in there with like a message in a bottle. Somebody will find that like fucking 100 years from now. They'll be like, oh my god, this is supposed to be the Knights Templar. Like you'll have a whole show created about the hole 6 feet down in the ground in Tampa Bay. Like,
so for the record, I'm making fun of myself. I'm not really making fun of the show.
Yeah,
the show actually, and I'm being serious. Like this show is super fucking entertaining, but it's like every show's the same, and they're looking, and they find stuff that's like, this looks like it definitely was put there by a human, right? Like nature didn't do this, so this is totally a human. So was it a searcher? Or was it the people who put the treasure here? Or what? I mean, every episode. And you do find some cool stuff, but it's like in any given season, there's 12 episodes.
To your point, Joel,
4 of them.
I think there's more variation between the 4 Beercast episodes that we've had over 6 seasons of fucking Oak Island.
But that's okay, right? It's like
this is still entertaining. Like, son of a bitch, I still like it.
I don't claim that this is entertaining. I do claim that we talk about what we are entertained by, and we will. It is yet to see whether people.
It's like they hired the Game of Thrones cliffhanger writers. You know, they're like, all right, we need to create a cliffhanger for the episode. So each Oak Island episode has this like cliffhanger on it, to where you're like, all right, next episode.
Well, the History Channel app has all the seasons, so you can start from the beginning, which I advise because there's nothing good on TV anyway. So you might as well start with something new that's kind of good. As you get through them, oh my god, I binge watched 5 straight seasons, and then finally season 6 started this year, and it starts out with COVID.
Oh, it's COVID, and we can't get there, so I don't know what we're gonna do. We have a team there, and
they're like outside, standing 12 feet apart. They still wear masks.
Yes. So the season has started. There's a new episode every Friday, which used to be the same for Mandalorian, and now Mandalorian is Mandalorian's over.
Wait. What are you talking about? Mandalorian small.
Mandalorian season is done. I think it was 8 or 9 episodes.
Did you watch the last episode that just came out?
I did, but Denny doesn't want us to put any spoilers.
No,
so
no spoilers. No spoilers.
I don't want to. Yeah, people don't want to be spoiled.
The only spoiler is the very last moment of the episode that you'll have to wait for, and you'll look at it, and you'll be amazed too. And it's
I'm just saying, Star Wars is back, baby. Like,
so the last 5 minutes of the whole episode is this.
Yeah. No, he's right. I will say, Denny, and I'm not going to spoil it, but I probably replayed that last 18 minutes of that episode like 3 times.
And I was trying to guess who it was too, and every one of my guesses was
I did
wrong.
too. No, let's stop there.
I knew what it was. I knew.
But you know what, Denny? Here's the only spoiler I'm going to give you. No, he didn't have it spoiled. You know what he did? Denny, are you smart enough to know? Are you smart enough to know the timeline? I didn't understand the timeline of Mandalorian.
I didn't.
And when you understand the timeline of Mandalorian, you can probably make a good guess on what's going to happen. The biggest thing was Boba Fett. Boba Fett showed me the timeline that we're on, so I should have had a better.
But that's not Boba Fett, right? That's
Boba Fett, dude.
It's the Boba Fett.
That's the Boba Fett. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The timeline is very similar to.
I go back to like episode
our
1,
original trilogy.
It doesn't sound the same, and also he's quite thick. Like Boba Fett's been eating some hot dogs or something and French fries. Did
Boba Fett not establish himself as a badass though? I thought he was kind of
no. He was like he's the only guy that ever talked to Vader like legit like fuck you Vader like you ain't shit.
But he talked to the Mandalorian like he was ain't shit.
Homeboy's like chest armor is kind of popping out like over his waist. Like I'm not the only one. Like there's memes all over Twitter right now about the thick Boba. Like
well, I mean THICC is thick Boba.
You know what? Yeah. You know. All right. Sarlacc Pit will put some weight on you, won't it?
Okay. So Dan's
BAC
back.
check. Big shout out.
Dan's back.
Nice,
I think
smooth breathe.
Dan is getting tired and wants to close the show down. But before we close, I thought it'd be
Dan's already in bed.
a good idea.
Dan's got the Uber ordered. His belly's full.
I'm calculating.
0.05.
0.05. Joel, off brand.
Dude, I gotta drive.
Good point.
Thank you for doing it responsibly.
And thinking the way you drive, yeah, you should probably be under 0.7.
As
Much
we all
better.
know, 2020 was quite the crappy year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
What a
So-
long, strange trip it's been.
Yes, yes. So since this is our last show of the year.
It is.
I think it's last show of the year.
It is.
Yeah.
So
we do a New Year's Eve live.
I mean, hey,
what do you?
I'm down. We do a
Times
Facebook
Square.
Live. Yeah,
Facebook Live from Times Square.
What do you?
from the beer
What do you
garden.
guys? Since 2020 was such a crappy shit show, what are you guys gonna do differently in 2021 to make up for 2020? Is there anything
God,
special you guys got
hopefully, I'm
planned?
going to go out to a concert or something. Like,
Concert?
I'm missing live events.
a good one.
Like,
Yeah.
at this point, like, I mean, again, please, Grandma, Grandpa, don't go to the live event, but I would like to. I really would. Like, no mask, just fuck it. Just let me go. Like, I mean,
Who the fuck
I
are you
just
gonna
miss-
do, Sonny?
I miss being around people, man. You know, like,
Yeah.
so we're in South Florida, and DMB would come down here, and Dave Matthews
Oh,
would do
stop.
a
That-
2-day set.
Oh God.
Oh,
Don't
dude,
even
sold
start
out
with me.
event, like, just
Aren't you
absolutely
over-
awesome.
Aren't you just over Dave Matthews by now?
No.
Isn't it over?
No. He's had so many different types of CDs and albums and ideas.
I'm
and it's a
aware. I
jam
have
band,
all
man.
of them, and I'm over
Joel, do you like Grateful Dead?
it. No.
You don't? Dan,
No.
you like Grateful Dead?
Yes, Dan loves Grateful Dead.
Yes, he does. So, jam band. Like, I'll go to a Dave Matthews band because they don't even play their songs that are on the radio. They just jam out for 40, 30, 50 minutes.
This is the way I feel at a Dave Matthews concert.
Bored.
Bored?
No, I agree. But
Totally, because you know what it is, dude?
just like Ghost in
Jam
the Machine
bands-
isn't for everybody,
Jam-
fucking DMB ain't for everybody.
Jam bands jam too long. I don't do mushrooms. I smoke weed, so they jam way
Yeah.
too long, and I'm zoned out. They're 10 minutes into their jam, and I'm like, I gotta go. Like, I need a beer.
Bro, a Grateful Dead album. How long is a Grateful Dead album? Like 6.5
long.
hours? Yeah.
This
One
is all
song's
I
like
hope-
35 minutes.
This
Like,
is all I hope I never see ever again.
you tested negative for COVID. You hope you never see that again?
No, I mean I hope I see that.
Give me the
but I hope
antibodies,
I hope
baby.
I never
I want to
have
test
that.
positive.
Seriously?
Daddy
Go
long.
through
I want to
that
pass the
shit.
filter.
Daddy long neck, because that's what I hope.
Daddy
it is.
long
Just give me
neck,
the
baby.
give me the vaccine already. I'm ready. Let's go.
Although I
How
also
did you make your,
Dan
how did
shared
you
me the
make your
COVID
fucking-
vaccine with me. The THC cartridge. That's the way to take it right
Yeah,
there.
Joel sent that to me.
Thank you, please. I would take that in a heartbeat.
How did you turn your mic around like that?
Like what?
Jesus God, we're not turning mics
Bro,
around
I
again.
set you up. What happened?
It's the end of the show.
Don't mess with the
Don't
mic,
need-
Dan. It was perfect.
At least mute it first.
I know. You know, I set this shit up and then he goes and fucks with it and he's like, "What happened?"
Easy,
The sound was
Joel.
perfect today. It was perfect.
Easy, Joel.
It's broken.
It was perfect all day.
Oh, so good.
Oh my god, it's a good thing Tim's there.
You know,
And he's
honestly, no. I don't think we've had to fire him today. You guys fired
Oh,
me
no.
twice.
That's right,
Chris
you're
was
fired.
fired 3
You
times.
became the Kenny. Oh my god, they killed Kenny! You bastards! There you go. Perfect. Perfect.
So you guys wanna go to-
As Chris
I
tucks in
can't-
his
I
hoodie.
can't hear you, Dan.
I'd just like to note this is the first episode I haven't been fired on.
You guys
So
are fucking
far,
great.
it's not over yet.
No, there's plenty of episodes to go.
I'm going to
Full
tell you,
blown
Tim,
holiday alert.
the sound on your end was perfect until now. I don't know if Dan.
No, because he couldn't. You know what? He's fired because he couldn't get the. They wanted to play the song and they couldn't. He still can't get the soundboard working.
What are you talking about?
I'm disappointed. What do
Soundboard's
you mean? What am I
working?
talking about? You tried to play something through the web browser and you couldn't get the web browser to inject into the show.
Because I got everything. I got
And
all
then
this
you know who
shit
did
going
it?
on.
Chris.
You know what? I don't have time for this.
Chris is on his porch. Look, Chris has these tiny little cans that he bought for $20. He's on his porch with his roll down fucking.
He finally got a roll down. He sprung for a roll down.
That's right. Gotta keep
See, you
that
don't see the
sun.
dog, the neighbor's dog attacking a chicken in the backyard.
Yep. It's out here on the back porch, just hanging out by the pool. with our bobber cooler over there that floats in the pool. And the
finally got to roll down.
Isn't that for catching sharks?
Get down.
Isn't the bobber? Yeah.
Because I live in Valrico, a little out of town.
No, he's not. Are you in Valrico, Chris? Is that your thing?
No, I'm technically my city is Brandon. Brandon.
Oh, Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon.
Technically, it's Brandon.
Brandon.
It's Brandon.
Brandon been done.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Brandon be done.
He's going to bootleggers later.
No.
Shout out
Brandon be done. Silent your son.
I honestly think we should be in Riverview. I mean, Joel. I'm basically, like I said, I'm basically.
They
your
can't
neighbor.
hear that, dude.
You are. It's true. I'm basically in Brandon, dude. There's the lines across the street. I think literally.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Brandon's just full of apartments. The reason that Brandon has the what's the word I'm looking for? They're not really well looked at. It's all big box and it's all apartments, and that's what Brandon has turned into. I mean, I've been going to Brandon for my best friend Chris. He was running a business out of Marbella Plaza off of Falkenberg, just south of 60 in 2007. 2007, 8, 9. I was spending time here. I was at fucking Cheddar's eating lunch.
I was at Cheddar's eating lunch.
And the old no, Chris, my favorite is the old shit, I forget the name.
Huh?
Just working over there.
I don't know.
Oh, that sucks. Bad story. Never mind. Next.
Okay. Backstory.
Bad
Moving
story.
on. We're live.
Bad
We're live,
story.
Joel. There's no bad story. You
we're
just got to
live.
keep going.
Well, when you forget the topic of the story,
Fuck it,
it's a
we're
bad
live.
story.
Drop it hot on the bad story.
That shit happens though, man.
It does. Marijuana affects the memory. So I've been
Okay.
told.
All right. Are we wrapping it up?
We're wrapping it
wrap
up.
it up.
Wrapping it up. Backing it up.
Wrap it up,
Strapping
B.
it up.
All right, Dan. Why
They
don't you?
can't hear that. They can't hear that at all.
Dan, why don't you close it out, Dan?
Oh, we heard it, buddy.
Oh, he heard it. He heard it. He heard it. He heard it.
So what are we doing? We're doing
right.
shout outs or give thanks or what's our
What are we doing?
Shout outs.
Big
give
New Year.
thanks.
Lean into the mic there, Dan. He's about
I
1.35.
got it. Here's what I want. from everybody.
Take it away, Joel.
Like you're the thing you want to say goodbye to in 2020.
Duh.
Fucking
It could be duh for you. Everything's not a good answer. Give me your
everything
your
at the
top,
stock market. Like, just
Give me your
take it all.
top. Give me your
Take it all.
number one personal thing that you are saying sayonara to in 2020. Go, Chris.
COVID.
No, I don't think it's
Can't
Not
say
COVID.
No,
Anything but
ain't-
COVID. We all
anything
want
but
COVID to
COVID.
leave.
No right answers.
Come back to me then.
All right, coming back to you. Denny's thinking.
You're saying
Timothy.
goodbye to?
Yes, not goodbye. You're just like it's fucking enough already, right? It's
All right,
2020.
all right, 20
Politics.
fucking enough already. I'll say goodbye to fucking J. Crew. I think they filed for bankruptcy. Are they done? Well, fuck
There
that.
you go.
That's the most
Fuck
useless
J. Crew.
fucking goddamn retail line I've ever seen in my fucking life. $79 for a fucking navy blue fucking collared shirt. Did I see the news? Oh, J. Crew went bankrupt. I'm like, fucking
J.
big
Crew.
No
surprise.
shit.
Dude, fuck J. Crew. Hashtag fuck J. Crew.
How do you really
All right,
feel
moving
about
on. Who's
it, Dan?
next?
Jesus.
Coming with the fire.
You know what? I got fire. I got fire.
Let's see what
Let's
you
hear
got.
it. Let's hear it. What do you got?
I got fire because I just learned this today, and it's very personal, and I'm not supposed to take. I shouldn't even care.
Uh-oh.
I shouldn't
This is an
care.
edit.
And it's great. No, it's not an edit.
We're
It's
live.
not.
You can't
Please don't edit this.
Oh, I'm not editing.
Please don't edit this. No.
Full fire, Joel.
This is Dakine Tap House,
Oh.
which closed at the beginning of November.
You know,
I'm not happy about it. I'm not a jerk, so I'm not actually happy about it because that would be fucking mean. The owner's a douchebag. He was really jerky. He was really jerky to us in particular at the beer garden. He was hired there for a hot minute and then he did blah blah blah, and I won't tell the whole story because it doesn't really matter. All I know is his business closed,
It doesn't matter.
and I'm not surprised. Next.
The kind rewind.
Dan, DC. What are you bidding goodbye in 2020?
What am I bidding goodbye to in
Yeah,
2020?
yeah. What are you saying to just go fuck off? Like I've had enough of you in 2020.
I'm saying goodbye.
No
in
COVID, though.
2020. Not COVID.
Not COVID.
It's a very interesting question. I feel like the ponder a little bit when I'm thinking about that, because
It's true.
there's physical things, there's emotional things, there's There's
so you saying
things
like,
that are taking mind space up in your brain. You know, there's all kinds of different things you'd like to say goodbye to.
Yes. What do you think, man?
The question is, what is the lane? Thing? Where is the percentage the highest that you got to let off some steam in the kettle?
Yes.
You know, and I think for me, honestly, it has to be you know, caring so much about the rat race that everybody's in, and just trying to focus in, as I said in my Thanksgiving message, about what's most important, which is you know, family and friends, and getting back to what I think we have gotten away from as a society a little bit, quite honestly.
The bigger picture.
Yeah, what's really important. You know, we're only on this little journey for a very short period of time in the grand scope of things, and you know, when you're looking at the Star of Bethlehem that hasn't been there in 800 years, it makes you realize how insignificant your time here really is.
I will say, though, that with COVID, you know, you got this whole thing where you don't have a lot of people traveling this year. So who's showing up to your Christmas? You know,
who's in your bubble?
Who's in your bubble this year is really what's important. You know, like that's the immediate. Everybody matters, but who's there this year in terms of you?
Colored
is really
lights
what's
matter.
Important. Yeah,
white lights matter.
Not to get too deep, you know.
I'll tell you what. Hey,
Tim and I. After this, we're going to hold hands and we're going to go out on the beach and we're going to look at the star together.
Yeah. Well, hey,
we're going to watch the Star Bethlehem.
I'll snuggle up with you because you two boys are in my. You're in my circle, right? I just saw you. I spent some time with you. We were able to hang out and that was right. And that was nice.
Check out a couple places. You know.
That was nice. See, and you guys didn't get COVID. You guys were all worried. You were all worried, and you still didn't get it.
Well, you know, the only reason we were worried is because of you, Joel. I'm just saying. You know.
Listen.
We've been
you're around a lot of people.
Tim and I have
so
been
it makes me nervous.
Tim and I have been in each other's bubble since like March.
Yeah, I know.
We're standing out in some like
Stinky
rando beach that we claim stinky beach when all other public beaches are closed in Florida.
That was when we were walking like 12 feet around
this stinky beach, and we had like a backpack full of beer, like we were 12 years old before.
The fishing pole was just a
we walk around with a fishing pole just so people thought we weren't, you know,
weren't
going in the back to smoke a joint.
Was it?
Well, really, we were smoking a joint.
Yeah. Was it Busch Light instead of Rolling Rock?
Seltzer?
No, what were we drinking?
Founders All Day IPA.
Yeah, Founders All Day.
It's like $3 for a
choice,
dude.
And
if you go to the right place, you get it for $15 a 15 pack.
$2 a banger.
It was like buying bottles of water. It was cheaper than Fiji.
$2.19 too. For sure.
That's how Founders runs the game.
So we were quarantining back in early March together. It was like the dad's fort, you know, all the dads, everybody that could quarantine at their house did that. Everyone that was a dad or a parent that could get out of the house had to come to the office.
It was like
hey, how about this?
Nuclear bunker.
How about this? How about fuck quarantining? How about sayonara to quarantining, right? Because I'm telling you, I'm being serious. I'm getting that fucking vaccine quick. As quick as I can get it, I'm getting it because I don't want to worry about this shit anymore. I'm over it.
Here's a question for you guys. So, you know, normally anti-vax is sort of this thing where people are like, you're like, wow, you sound like an asshole, like you're anti-vax. All of a sudden with the coronavirus, though, it seems like everybody's really suspicious about this vaccine. I'm like, I'm the first one to line up. Like,
well,
if it's a
talk
vaccine
about
versus a lockdown, I'll take that shit.
I'll tell you the one thing that I learned that put me at comfort with everything, and that is that this vaccine is the same vaccine that we use for other things. It's the same exact method.
Yeah.
It's just a different it's a different thing that they're putting into your body, but the vehicle they're using.
I heard it's monkey DNA.
Same exact vehicle.
Shit makes you talk backwards.
Hey, QAnon told me that it's the monkey DNA and that 5G is going to take my sperm.
And you should buy stock in Chiquita Bonita because that banana shit is going to go fucking crazy.
And
Chiquita people are going to eat the shit out of bananas coming soon, so I'm giving you a stock tip. Buy Chiquita Bonita.
But for serious, the vaccine thing,
this is not a recommendation. This is merely an opinion.
You missed me on Tesla. You missed me on GRWG. You missed me on Penn Gaming.
Stop. No, I did not miss you on Tesla. I just missed you on GRWG.
You better pick up the Chiquita. If you're not in on Chiquita, you're out.
Well, Dan, you can always text me stock tips. I won't.
I bet you'll take them,
bro. Right now,
shamelessly.
Yellow for a warning.
Right now, Right now, fuck Dan stock tips because Bitcoin.
Hey, I'm up.
Bitcoin
I'm up
times 4 in 4 years.
135%.
Bitcoin times 4 in 4 years guaranteed.
Uh-oh. Here we go. We're diving into the rabbit hole.
Prediction.
Here we go.
All right. So
Listen,
Denny,
guys, we gotta cut it. My cleaning lady's kicking us out.
Denny, what are you?
Rosita
have you thought?
is making a guest appearance.
Rosita's back with her vacuum backpack.
Denny was pensive. Denny, did you come up with anything that you want to say sayonara to in 2020?
Yeah. This is not pro or anti. It is just I'd never want to hear or see the word Trump again in ever.
Oh,
I get it.
Or cholesterol.
I don't want to hear people complaining about him. I don't want to hear people proing about him. I don't want to hear him at all.
Or LDL.
I hear that.
I don't want to see his tweets either.
Listen, I'm from New Jersey. I didn't want to hear about Trump when he was trumping. So
you know what? I do have a problem with a billionaire who eats his steak with ketchup well done.
Boy, he sure does.
I'm just saying, like, what
he
the
sure
fuck?
does.
Like,
He should know better.
The guy, yeah. I mean,
that's the best knock, right? Tim, you fucking eat your steak with ketchup.
yeah, yeah. That's like my favorite beer is Bud Light. Like, you know,
actually, it's like a German. It's like a German who puts ketchup on their hot dog. That's what that's
with
like.
no mustard. Yeah, that's like no mustard on the hot dog.
No. They don't put. Listen, they don't put mustard and ketchup. They put mustard and mustard. There's no ketchup.
Mustard and mustard. Yeah.
There's no ketchup. No ketchup on a hot dog. Let's be clear. Unless you're under 10.
Agree.
When you're under 10, you can put ketchup on a hot dog.
Quite frankly, Joel, that's like literally what the president of the National Pork Association said. Is like unless you're under 13,
what a job
you should
that
not
is.
put fucking ketchup on a hot dog.
President of the National Pork Association.
Imagine getting paid millions of dollars to talk shit about kids who.
You mean Ron Jeremy?
Imagine being out at the bar and throwing that card down.
Yeah, really. I'm the president of the Pork Association. Why don't you shove that up your ass?
Hey, Chris, what are you throwing away in 2020?
Masks, bro. I'm throwing
Ooh,
away.
good one. That's a very good one.
Mask away.
That's what the vaccine is for, right? You get a vaccine, and you can throw your mask in the fucking trash can. How about that?
If we come to that point, like this
till the UK strain comes over.
Yeah,
yeah. Till COVID 2021 comes around.
There's so much information bombarding us all the time. As much as I look at vaccines and go, they're going to be injecting us with Russian monkey vaccine for no? Right?
Yes.
You will have third head. You will have third head grow out. It will feel good. Don't worry.
It's fine. It's just side effect.
It's just right.
It's very small.
You'll not worry about what's going on here in our country.
Fish that grow out the brain is very normal.
So
it's fine.
The day that this comes into just normal flow of information from people, the day
Denny's like, see ya.
Denny's got to.
I'm gone.
He's so funny, this guy. If you're not watching, Denny literally just like
Denny just checked out. Denny's like, gone.
There was a tremor. There was a tremor alert on the television. He had to go.
Although I will say we had to call out that no female wife or significant other is allowed to text during the call. So I'm assuming he got a text message.
Yeah,
he got called. He has been summoned.
All right, but hold on. Back to Chris.
So the day we get very consistent information about all this nonsense, I will hold my mask, set it on fire.
Consistent information.
I agree. Like I'll do it at my concert. Like I will. I want I want to go to a concert where they're like, take your mask and light that motherfucker on fire. Like that's what I want.
Right.
So you know what I set on fire recently? That's actually really good fodder for this show. No, I had one last
hemorrhoids.
No.
You let your hemorrhoids on fire, yeah. Please, next time you do that, put that on live on Facebook.
So, I had one last craft beer cellar t-shirt. It was a lady shirt that I kept on purpose.
Why didn't you film that?
Oh, I did.
Okay.
Oh, I did. And I put that motherfucker on the barbecue. And
that's episode 5.
I lit it up, dude. I'm so happy. So here's what I can announce. Here's what's fun. December 1st is when I officially said sayonara to Craft Beer Cellar proper with a letter that said, sorry, like I'm not part of your thing anymore or whatever.
Danny's back.
2 years from then is right in December.
Welcome back,
1st.
Danny.
is December 1st of this year. And December 1st of this year,
welcome back, Danny.
I get to say, fuck you, craft beer seller.
Yes.
I can fucking say that. I can just be like, you know what? Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Eat a dick. It's enough already. So anyway, support your local craft beer seller. The individuals who own craft beer seller franchises are all wonderful people. I have met many, many, many of them, and they're all awesome. The one in Belmont, don't go there. Have a great day.
Dan has his truck. He can.
Dan's done.
He can peace out whenever he needs to.
And now that Denny's back, we didn't want to exit the show when Denny wasn't here, right? Like that's not cool. The P, Denny, I assume.
No,
I couldn't wait. We were over.
Just to prepare you, I totally made fun of you, and I was like, Denny just pieced out. Denny had enough of us. Denny said, "Fuck it, it's enough already."
You got your.
For those of you who listen, for those who didn't listen to the first show, go back and listen and just realize that the fact that 10 minutes, the fact that Denny made that show sound listenable was amazing. And he was very frustrated with it, but this is great. We're doing good.
Maria's going to be back soon.
Thank you, everybody.
I have to pee. Just leave the light on. 10 more minutes.
Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year. We're not going to talk till after the New Year. So, Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year's, gents.
Merry all those things.
All right, guys.
Have a beer on me.
Happy and healthy to all of you.
Cheers.
Love.
Merry all the things.
Cheers,
love
everyone.
Empty glass to you guys.
Yeah.
Dan's BAC is beyond the point of return. He needs to leave now.
Love, peace, and hair grease.
All right,
Yes,
we out of
yes.
here. Later, guys.
Cheers.
Good work, boys. Nice
Cheers,
talk to y'all.
Clark.
Later.